get deep, going deep, Chad and JT.
What's up, guys? Before we begin this podcast, I want to let you know that we are brought to you by one of our new sponsors, Liquid Death. What up, dude? It's time to murder your freaking thirst with a cool-ass can that looks like you're drinking Tall Boy, but you're actually drinking fresh mountain spring water, or you can get sparkling. Go to liquiddeath.com/go deep to get free shipping on all water and merch, also available at Whole Foods, Sprouts, and 7-Eleven. We are also brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped, thank you so much for keeping our trims peeled, for looking after our hogs, for making sure that our dinks are looking fresh and clean. Because this holiday season, we're giving thanks to our friends at Manscaped for keeping our trims pubed. With the Performance Package 4.0, the leader in men's grooming that keeps your nuts safe. Get it today. Give the gift that keeps on giving. That's a trim, nice-looking hog. Join the 2 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with 20% off plus free shipping with the code GODEEP by going to manscaped.com. Finally, we are brought to you by the legends at Rumple. What up, Rumple? Big shout out to our favorite blankets in the biz. The original puffy blankets made sustainably. It's going to keep you warm, and it's going to keep you stylish, and you're going to be helping out the earth. So whether you're hitting the beach or camping in the mountains, Rumple has you covered. Literally, they got cool designs, packable products for that on-the-go lifestyle. Get yours at rumple.com and enter code DEEP15 for 15% off your first order. That's rumple.com, RUMPL, with code DEEP15 for 15% off your first order. Iron my clothes and look at my taint. What's up, Stokers of Stoke Nation? This is Chad Kroger. Yeah, that's a real kink. This is Chad. I forgot what Chad Kroger coming with the Going Deep with Chad and JT podcast. Guys, before we begin, oh wait, no ads. I'm here with my compadre, Jean Thomas. What up?
Boom, clap, Stokers.
And we are here with the wizard of wanking with a partner. Strider Wilson.
Thank you very much, my dog.
Dude, I'm running out of terms. And we're here with the fourth member for our next draft, the absolute legend, fan favorite, Chris Parr. What up?
What's up? What's up?
What a
What's up,
beast,
dudes?
dude. What a beast, dude.
And Aaron's back. We missed you on the last one, man. Yeah. But now we have an authority on the draft to give us the rankings afterwards. Although we have different rankings going now. We have Reddit and Instagram, but it looks like Chad won if you combined all three on the last one.
I feel like Chris, I guess going by Reddit. Are you're averaging
I'm kind of averaging the three.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's an inexact science. But,
yeah.
But we'll see. Yeah. I agree. All right, well, so
today we're doing action movies.
We're doing action movies today. This is a big one.
This is huge.
And I think we all read this
fucking big, dude.
We all read the same list to prepare.
Yeah.
We all read the Rolling Stone Trash Top 50 list.
We all grew up watching these movies together.
Yeah. And then this time we're going to go snake style. So the first pick will now have the eighth pick. Yeah. And then and we did our order beforehand with a pretty riveting game of odds or evens. And then the two finalists did paper, rock, scissors. And I think you guys had four of the same in a row, right?
Yeah, we went scissors back to back to back. It was pretty gnarly.
Wow, that's intense.
And then paper, and then I got beat.
It happens. So first pick's going to be you, Strider. Second pick, my brother. Third pick, me. Fourth pick, Chad, who will then have the fifth pick. Should we just kick it off? Should we just get into it?
I'm fired up. I'm ready to rock and roll. I got my first one.
Should we address our dome pieces first?
Oh, you want to do that now?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. We shaved a line down the middle to bring awareness for deforestation.
I did the unthinkable. Massive sacrifice. And I was way more upset before doing it. And then after, I felt kind of liberated.
Dude, there was an intensity in your eyes after you did it and we slapped hands that I had never seen before. And I liked it, but it also kind of scared me.
Yeah.
You kind of looked like a sweet kid who had been drafted into Vietnam.
Dude, that's what I felt like.
And had started killing people and just given himself over to the nihilism of war.
Yeah.
And was just like, I just murder people now. I've given myself over to this.
Well, you know, in Chernobyl, when they asked the miners, or they asked the guys to step into the water to turn off the thing so it won't just, all blow up and just doom planet Earth. They're like, why should we do this? Why us? And he's like, because you have to do it. He's basically, you do it for your country. That's what you do. And that's sort of what I felt like.
I felt that
for the trees, This is our Chernobyl.
And I had to have the haircut for a couple days before you did it, and I was genuinely mad at you for not having the haircut.
Oh, you were?
I was like, but not actually, because I knew it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I was like, why the fuck do I only have this haircut?
Because it was your fucking idea.
It was
that's
my
why.
idea, because I'm a sadist. I'm a sadist.
He's like, why do we do all these things? I'm like all your ideas, you fuck. why do we do all these things to our bodies? I'm like, these are all your fucking ideas, dude.
It's true. It's I'm a sadist and a masochist.
But
I
it's
think
powerful,
both in equal
dude.
measure. Thank you. Yeah, I posted about it today, and people seem hyped on it, which was nice. And we're doing it for the Amazon because we've lost about 17% of it. We want to raise awareness. We can't lose more. It helps keep the carbon in, produces oxygen, and is home to a lot of nice critters and plants. So, let's donate, people. Donate to Amazon conservation.
Yeah, stokers. If we can do it, you can do it. So shave a line down the middle of your dumps, raise awareness, and then let's fucking get the word out there.
Let's go.
And then send in the photos to us. We'll repost.
Yeah, I think it looks good too, dude.
Oh, dude, thanks.
Yeah, dude, it's not bad.
Yeah, dude,
it looks pretty
Strider, you
sick.
mean that? Thank you, dude. I'm excited to have short hair. It'll be a fun new adventure.
Well, and also I realized people would be like, "Why do you not want to have that haircut?" I was like, "I'm single."
Yeah.
I was like, I'm trying to find a girlfriend, man. I was like, but you know what? I like working from a deficit. It's also, beyond honesty, it's why I like telling people I have herpes. I'm like, let's see if we can fight our way out of this
You
thing.
just turn towards me.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I've told a couple dates already. I'm like, by the way, I'm gonna have a little bit of an H cut, but they're cool with it through text. We'll see. We'll see how they,
How many more hats have you guys bought?
I just bought this one, but I'm interested to see, if a girl wakes up to me and I'm like, "What's up?" So we'll see if she's down.
I went to sleep next to someone. I wore my hat while I was sleeping next to them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I'm going to tell the story later, but I was like, I'm wearing it while I sleep now. And then also, Chris, I have your wedding coming up, and you and your fiance have been really cool about it, but I know you guys want me to, I'm officiating, so you want me to have some kind of hair solution by then.
Yeah. Well, just because you're going to be in every picture of us at the altar. And
yeah, you don't want a distraction up there. I know you care about the rainforest, but I know.
Yeah, well, it's just for the ceremony, for while you're officiating. So once it's off, I don't expect you to wear it throughout the whole wedding. I don't imagine it would stay on once you hit the dance floor for a certain amount of time.
I don't think so. Yeah, not the way I go.
That it's not, but it's really just for. I mean, maybe for the pictures beforehand, I wouldn't mind if it was on. And then for when you actually marry us, I would prefer not to have.
You prefer it not be Mugatu?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This Mugatu, dude.
It's true.
Just a freaking beehole down the center, dude. It's amazing. A freaking butt crack head, dude.
But it sounded like
But
you
it's
had a
brave.
nice lead.
Bug crack.
You had a nice lead on how to
I got a lady who's going to help me.
Yeah.
patch it up.
Friend of mine, Will, hooked it up with the Connect.
That's sick.
Following up with her tomorrow. She says we can do it on that timeline. She's going to give me a weave piece or something like that.
I love that.
A wef piece. Yeah, she had terminology. She's throwing terminology at me, so I trust her.
Does she glue it? How's that work?
I think that's how it's going to work. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well, should we?
Don't take.
I'm ready to rock,
Don't
bro.
take
Draft?
mine, dude. Don't take mine.
The first one's not going to be exciting or crazy. I think we all know. But are we doing it?
Go.
All right, bros.
First
My
pick of the
first
action of
pick,
the draft.
freaking, of our four, we're doing four. My first pick has to be, and it's tough because there's so many dank ass movies, but I got to go with Terminator 2.
Oh, dude.
Judgment Day. And now here's the thing. I saw this movie when I was a young kid, and I immediately knew. I saw it before Terminator 1. I was like, that's the sickest movie I've ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So amazing. The police station battle, everything is so sick, dude. The villain's amazing, dude. The CGI stuff looks so sick. And it's one that is also a sequel that is better than the prequel or than the
station
original.
battle?
When he's in there, when the cops are all in the parking lot and the helicopter comes down and he's shooting the smoke grenades out.
Yeah, because that's in an office building. But there is a police station battle in the first.
In the first
Terminator.
one. That's where the
Nice.
famous line, "I'll be back." comes
I
from.
really feel bad about my pick that Chris also knew that location was an office and not a police station.
Yeah.
It's
But there's a lot of cops there.
There are a lot of cops.
There's a lot
And
of
he's,
cops.
yeah, and he's got the smoke thing. And
The
he's
weapons he
drilling
has are
people with
very
it.
cool.
They're so amazing. And dude, when he's just loading the shotgun on his bike, just and like shooting that grenade launcher.
I think when he's on the bike and he's flipping the shotgun, which I guess Arnold walked around his office just practicing that for days.
Love that.
And then the T1000 is chasing him in the truck.
The semi, and he's on his dirt bike.
Very sick. And then I think Linda Hamilton getting shredded in that one
Yeah.
was big. And then the way that they humanized the Terminator character at the end.
Yeah, amazing. The sacrifice, dude. All around, just undeniably dank movie. If you showed that to aliens and they landed on this planet, they'd be like, "That was fucking sick, dude. I get it, dude."
That's a good metric.
So it's got to be my first pick. T2 Judgment Day.
Dude, when the T1000's driving a truck later, and then they're a pickup, and Arnold gets right on the front with the M16. It just
Oh my God,
lighting
yeah,
him up
and-
through the window. It just looks so cool. It's just
Very
getting
cool.
lit up.
It's amazing. And that liquid steel thing is so
Yeah.
sick,
Yeah,
dude.
I
and it's
also-
nice because he gets to get pumped full of bullets, but he still keeps coming.
And that's aged well too. The liquid steel.
Could watch it
It's still-
today.
it's still very watchable.
Still the best. I mean, you
Yeah.
got. I think all the great action movies they have a great villain, right? And that's like he's still on. Even in the later Terminators, they can't top that villain. They keep trying to come up with like a new version of a Terminator that's like better than that. It's like nothing's better
No.
than the liquid steel.
It's incredible. And Terminator 1 is essentially a slasher movie with a sci-fi robot. And they harken back to that in the sequence in the home when he goes in there and he becomes with the knife blade. So you get a little bit of a slasher horror film within an action movie,
Yeah.
which is fucking sick.
You need a genre bend if you're going to be number one.
Correct. You can't just live inside of action. It's got it all. It's James Cameron. I mean, come on.
And he's fast in this one, which is like really fucking fast.
Yeah.
So it's like it was just a total game changer. And then yeah, basically every other, to your point, like every other Terminator is just kind of like it's a T1000 plus. Like in the most recent one, it's like that the T1 that like the liquid
On
can
top of
come
like
off and make a whole other just a T1000, and then there's still a regular Terminator. So it's like two of them, but it's
yeah,
one.
it's just not.
Oh,
as-
interesting.
It still doesn't even feel like it could top the first one. Yeah.
yeah.
Do we played with the T2 shotgun in Arnold's office.
Yeah.
And I was spinning it around, you know,
That's awesome.
and it got stuck. I was like, oh fuck,
no,
dude. I fucked up the shotgun.
Is it heavy? He's so jacked. He's so and what a great action star. I mean, you have the pinnacle of action stars
Yeah.
in that. He's in. I'm not going to mention other movies because they might come up, but he's a fucking beast, dude.
Yeah.
You don't take mine because my mind's already racing. I'm already making adjustments. I'm choking.
Let me
I'm
ask you
already
guys this
telling
real
a
quick.
joke.
Did you guys expect that was going to be number one out of
I
the
thought it
gate?
could
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was
thinking-
just worried.
Not a sexy number one pick, but it's got to be there.
That was my number one.
Chris.
Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh, let's go,
Yeah.
bro. Great movie, dude. Come on. Was that yours, really?
No.
It's see, I was worried that he was going to take that. It's so cool.
It's on the list, yeah.
I remember when I saw that in theaters, and I feel like this was an experience for a lot of people. Like, it just starts with such a bang, and it leads all the way up to like the sand electrical storm, and then after that scene like ends, like I remembered breathing for like the first time. Like I felt like I'd been holding my breath for like 30 minutes.
And the way the cars jump
Yeah.
in, like on the first shot, right?
It's
Because they
just-
kind of fly in.
It's just
Yeah.
it's just go, and then it slows down for like 5 minutes, and you have a great Tom Hardy, Charlize fight. The music's, and then it just goes for until the end of the movie. Music's awesome. It's so fun.
Yes.
It's like,
real. It's like analog.
yeah, the polecat's a dude swinging on the thing.
It's so
It's
fucking
just like
sick.
weird and fun. There's like a variety of different kind of action scenes. There's a lot of hand fighting. There's like gun fights, but like it's just so much stuff going on. There's so much like problem solving that they have to do while it's all going on. You know, one of the wives gets snatched and they got to get her back, and then they're, you know, the cars break, the truck's breaking down, and they just took like The Road Warrior was just it was a movie that we watched all the time. And they're just like, yeah, what if that action scene from the end of Road Warrior was just a whole movie? And it was so awesome. All the cars look amazing. They all work, you know what I mean? And they look so cool.
The aesthetic is incredible and truly the essence of an action movie. The entire movie is motion. It's fucking motion, dude. It's unbelievable, bro. And the fact that when you get to the pinnacle point, you're like, what's going to happen next? We got to go back.
We're going
That's
back.
Dustin.
That's where
said
the green's at. That fucking twist.
It ends where it started.
Yeah.
It's
Beautiful.
good storytelling.
And
the
she
hero's
rips his
journey.
face off at the end.
Yeah, bro. Fuck that guy.
Good bad guy.
Morton Joe.
Yeah, Morton. He's so cool.
all the weird stuff too, like with like the breast milk and like
A lot of symbolism. Yeah.
a lot of good symbolism baked into it.
The Witness Me stuff.
Love
was
that.
just so fun.
It's an amazing movie. Amazing movie.
I say that before I nut a lot of times.
What?
Witness me. It's my safe word, actually.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Oh, not my safe word, but it's my nut word.
Do I? Okay, so I could pick the one that I think is my third pick, but I don't
Maybe.
think Chad would take it. So do I pick something else that I think Chad
It's
might
gonna
take?
snake back. And here's the thing: you got us sitting over here, and you know we'd take it if it wasn't a snake.
All right, well I'm going with my number one. I'm going Heat.
Baby,
Oh,
let's
dude.
go.
Oh, yeah.
Baby,
Oh,
great
fuck yeah.
movie. Great movie.
I
The
think
best.
Oscar caliber film. You know what I mean? Could have been a Best Picture window. You got titans of acting littered throughout. You got Pacino and De Niro in their first scene together. Not an action scene, but then also the thing I love in action movies, besides like in Mad Max, you're just like, how did no one die when they made this? But the thing I like the most in action movies is like when you're like, oh, this is like the pinnacle of badasses and it feels real. And you're like, this is what it would feel like to like watch like high caliber killers go at it. And then that movie to me is the best at it. Like just the action scenes are so well choreographed, the sounds,
Yes.
the way they move, and then the way they even hold the guns. Like I guess they used to show Val Kilmer reloading his gun in like military training to be like, if you can't reload faster than this, man, like get out of our army. or
No
something like
way.
that. Yeah, because it's just he's so sick with it. And then
Right.
Val Kilmer, one of my favorite performances by him. But you care about the characters, and McCullough, good bad guy, and you kind of don't want him to die at the end because he's got a code. He sticks up for his dudes. He doesn't hurt people unless he has to. And then Pacino is a wild man in it, and almost the scenes I like the most are just the dialogue stuff, but the action scenes are incredible.
Coming Out of the Bank is coolest.
It's unreal.
Yeah.
So I just listened. He was not to pump another podcast while we're doing this.
No,
but
do it.
But Michael Mann was on the Rewatchables,
Was he really?
and he talked, and they were talking about Heat,
Yeah.
and they're like the choreography of like how they all move, and he talked about like they set up how they were going to do the Coming Out of the Bank, and he's like, so if these kind of guys like they're military trained, if they get ambushed, they have to shoot their way out, and they know that they would be able to outmatch like cops who just are trained to take on civilians, not soldiers. And he's like, we set up like where the cars were going to be, we set it up on a gun range, and they used live rounds and practiced it. And he said that De Niro and Val were like out shooting a lot of the cops
Wow.
that were there, and that they got hyper
These are
proficient.
high level performers.
Yeah,
Let's go.
exactly.
Precise
And he was
performers.
very
You can see that in
complimentary
their
of it.
performances.
And they were talking about like the way that you're like watching other people move in the background. Like, how did you think to do that? Because and he's like, I wouldn't think to do it any other way. Like, it never crossed my mind to not do that because like, why wouldn't I want to show that? And he talked about how like in action scenes, he wants like, there still needs to be an objective, and there needs to be like, you should be able to do scene analysis like you do on a dialogue scene, but even for an action scene.
Yeah.
And just the noise of the
great.
gunshots, it's
Yeah.
haunting.
So cool.
Yeah, the sound mixing,
it
dude.
sticks in your mind.
It's amazing.
And in acting classes, they always show the scene Al Pacino at the coffee shop in
It's
Robert De
amazing.
Niro because
It's so
there's so much tension, but it's all just you're just reading their face. It's like in such a good action movie, it's like the height of acting as well.
Yeah.
It's like that's the scene I think I rewatched the most, just that coffee scene, because there's such good actors that it's just like it's all in their face. It's just I don't know, it's
The
perfect.
best.
So
Yeah.
he said about that like he couldn't really use different takes because they were so in tune with each other.
Right.
That like that whole scene is, he couldn't remember exactly, but that it's pretty much one take because he had
Yeah.
two cameras filming them both at the same
Really?
time.
And they didn't
And that-
rehearse.
He said that he wanted it to be that he didn't have him rehearse because he wanted all that energy on like when they started filming.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. So that's my number one pick.
It's
Heat.
so cool.
It's a great pick, dude.
All right, Chad, you got two in a row here, partner.
I got two. Okay. I'm going to the first one, Dark Knight.
Oh, nice.
All right. Pretty
Yeah.
sick. Pretty sick.
All right, fucking strike.
Little
What's your beef? What's your beef?
Little derivative of a Michael Mann movie, but yeah, sick. No, I'm fucking kidding around. Go.
No, you're not.
Most of the rankings I looked at had that near the top.
I don't yeah.
Yeah, we all hate it, but go ahead.
You all hate it. I'm kidding.
No, dude, it's a sick ass movie. I've seen it a million times.
When I saw it, I thought it was a masterpiece.
Bro, the bank
Yeah.
robbery scene when they're ziplining in is the sickest fucking thing I've ever seen. Dude, please. It's you'll
Whatever, dudes.
You know what?
That's my pick. I'm not even going to explain it.
Everyone, you might
I'm
not
coming-
win the room in this one, but then when the Reddit and the Instagram sees it, that's
Yeah.
gonna be everyone's number one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Number two, all right, this is tough. Number two, I'm gonna go with The Matrix.
Dude, I was thinking about
bro,
taking it.
yeah.
I was thinking about taking it.
Dark Knight and Matrix, 2 action movies I rewatched the most. And I think The Matrix took action movies to a whole new level. So, and conceptually, I mean, it still is so, the subject matter is still so, it affects you even more today when you think about it, because it was way ahead of its time. And a lot of people were bagging on Keanu for his performance. He's sort of like the butt of every joke. But then I was rewatching it, and he is the perfect Neo, I think, because
sure.
he what is it supposed to be, like Will Smith?
Mm-hmm.
He turned it down.
He's a little bit too, I think, perfect starting out, where you're like, I can believe him being the one. But I think Neo sort of starts out where you're sort of like, you can feel his lack of confidence in the beginning of the movie, and then he becomes the one, I think. And so watching that, I was on shrooms, but it just did feel a little more powerful that time. So
Sick as fuck.
and I mean, as a kid, all I would do is I'd go swimming, and I'd go to the bottom of the pool, and I'd run across the wall. The video game was sick.
Bro,
I
the
love
line "I know kung fu," the fact that he like leans back, like that was recreated in so many things.
Yeah.
It's like it was truly revolutionary action sequences. The way the Wachowski sisters shot that, it's fucking like,
Yeah.
it's revolutionary.
And the bank robbery scene, or no, the lobby scene,
shooting's
the lobby
great.
scene is.
Oh,
Someone was saying that if they recreated that today, they couldn't shoot it any better than the way they did in
Yeah, it's still
99.
the sickest.
Yeah.
And the outfits they're wearing, the sunglasses,
Oh,
the trench
dude,
coats.
Dude, the
it's so
cell
cool.
phones,
Yeah.
the Nokia.
everyone in the Matrix crew is like good at sex. I remember
Yeah.
watching that. I'm like, these people all are good at sex. Dude.
Right.
A lot of
for sure.
leather.
Yeah, I don't know what they like to have sex with, but they're
Yeah.
good at having sex
Dude,
with it.
even
a machine or something else.
Even Cypher.
Yeah, even Cypher.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
ask
yeah.
about
Yeah,
that.
I
Yeah,
could
maybe a
Cypher
selfish
good?
lover, but definitely probably good.
I could
he
see him
might
laying wood. Yeah.
Like the noises he makes. Yeah.
Like Joe Pesci in Casino.
I want to be.
It's good acting.
I want to be someone
great.
important, like an actor,
Yeah, yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, just eating a steak.
in a super rare state.
Morpheus's glasses.
Yeah, oh,
You know,
no-
they
oh,
They don't
bro.
even have. I don't know. They can't even hook onto his ears. They just
Yeah.
sit perfectly on him.
And Hugo Weaving too.
Oh,
good.
bro, he's amazing in that.
Yeah.
All right. Do I go with my heart or do I go with my head here? I'm going with my head.
I was gonna say go with your heart, but okay.
Didn't you say you were going to go all heart when we were talking about it earlier?
I don't want to lose hot.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going chalk. I'm going. You guys already know. You could guess it. What do you think I'm going to say?
I'm not saying shit because I don't want to steal mine. 'Cause I'm ready.
I can guess.
What do you think?
The Rock.
Close.
That was what I was.
Fuck.
You know what?
Fuck.
No,
I think I know what he's gonna say. I know
I
what you're gonna
wasn't
say.
going to do it.
No,
I wasn't going to do it.
Oh
And you know what? No, he's right. I was going to go with another one that more people think
My
is
bad,
a better
dude.
action.
But here's the thing, bro. This might come back to get you because it needs to be your list, and people might say Chad influenced your list if you win.
Hey, good GMs.
Think about this.
Good GMs listen to talented personnel. All right.
All right.
Oh, dude, you think I'm talented?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
thanks.
going The
Even
Rock.
after that Dark Knight pick.
I'm going The Rock. And you know what? I already regret it. But I'm going The Rock.
Why? It's the best.
I'm
dude.
going The Rock. Stanley Goodspeed.
I was trained by the best British intelligence.
Yeah. Incredible film. VX Gas. Great bad guy played by Ed Harris.
Yes.
Tremendous rapport between Sean Connery and Nick Cage. I think it's peak Bay. You know, you got to have a Bay flick on there. Just
Yeah,
a
100%,
wall-to-wall action
100%.
movie.
Oh, yeah.
And the one I was thinking is getting picked in the next 3, but it's fine, or next 4 rather. But yeah, I love The Rock. I think it's just a great movie, and it's just cool. Like,
Yeah.
it's
It's
cool
so
all the way.
fun.
And some of the action scenes that they thought of in that one, like, I don't know who conceived of all the shit that would be at Alcatraz. Like when they're in those little 2 cars, and the cars that are like suspended on like the
railway
the mining
system.
car?
yeah, the mining cars are like, there's no way this is a Alcatraz.
Yeah.
And they're just driving and shooting at each other.
Yeah, and then somehow Mason is already like has his legs into a thing, so when they swing by, he just knocks the guy out. Like I don't know how he got there, but it doesn't matter.
And then maybe
It's
the
so
greatest,
cool.
maybe the greatest line in action movie history. And I'm sorry, it's a bit crude, but losers whine about doing their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen. And then Nick Cage cocks the gun and goes, "What's her name? Carla. Carla was the prom queen."
Really? Oh yeah.
And dude, the green,
The VX gas.
the gas,
yeah.
that sticks in your mind.
On
too.
like the
It's
he
so
even says like
visually,
like he's like a very elegant pearl structure, except very like dangerous or whatever. Like it's just so cool. Ed Harris is a bad guy, but he's a good guy. He's got a code. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then the bad guys who replace him are good too.
Right,
I'll
'cause
take
they're just
pleasure
like-
in gutting you.
Yeah, because they're just
boy.
like psychos.
Yeah, they're mercs.
You know, this
Want
shit works.
my fucking money. It's just
And Sean Connery's just a badass, dude. You love him. Frankly, I think you're a fucking lunatic.
right after he quotes Oscar Wilde.
Yeah. Chris, you're up.
It sucks because I really wanted a '90s action movie in there, and I don't think I'm gonna get one now. Oh, maybe I could do that later. I'm gonna go with a sword and sandals movie. Gladiator.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I remember we saw a movie and then walked into Gladiator because we were too young to get into rated R movies by ourselves. Walked in, it was a chariot fight, and watched the rest of the movie, and then went home. We're like, Mom, you got to take us to see Gladiator tomorrow, and we just went straight back. It has so many memorable fight scenes. The tiger fight is like amazing when he just runs through the gauntlet and there's like 12 dudes and it ends with him chopping off the guy's head and yelling, "Are you not entertained?" Great bad guy. There's just all the action scenes are amazing.
What's your favorite?
For a long time it was a chariot fight, but I think I go tiger fight now.
Above Battle of Carthage?
It's tough because
When the person gets cut in half?
the lady goes,
And
just
Joaquin Phoenix's reactions to the blood?
No, that's right. And then when he gets tossed his sword and the music comes
he
in
catches
and
it.
he's
Dude, and he does
around,
this. Oh, yeah,
and then
bro.
it's kind of like the dun, dun,
And his
dun,
pep
dun,
talk.
and he's
We have a better chance of surviving if we stick
when the
together.
one guy's was soloing it, Harkin, and he gets shot in the leg, and then he's got to. It's probably I don't know.
Beast.
I go back because it's also like the fight with the tiger guy when he flips to his left hand, you know what I mean, and he switches up stances, or even when he's on the ground, the axe into the toe,
the physicality.
and then throwing the shield into the guy's face. It's just so cool, and then he lets him live.
And it's a good movie. It's got a lot of heart and it's smart.
It's poignant. You got to have Ridley Scott if you're doing action. I mean, you have to.
Yeah.
You were going to take that one, huh?
100%. 100% my next
And
pick.
I
Brutal.
was really
100%.
excited to take that from Strider because
So you were going to take The Rock over Gladiator?
I was going to take The Rock. I like The Rock more than Gladiator.
Probably the two movies I've seen the most in my life are those two movies.
Or one of the two that you're going to pick now.
Well, just one more part from the Gladiators. The first guy at the gate at the first fight with the spike ball, first guy out of the gate just gets smacked in the
guy
face.
pisses
Who
himself.
pisses himself
Yeah.
and he steps back.
It's like
And the guy,
if you're scared, you die.
Yeah.
It's like that's the lesson.
and the guy he's handcuffed to, like that guy dies and he just chops off his hand. It's just so good.
He's ready to rock.
And the fact that he puts the earth in his hands too.
Oh,
dude. What a great move, dude.
Yeah.
I do that before playing touch football. Just fucking.
The fact that Russell Crowe's Spanish.
Yeah.
Right.
This is
Spaniard.
Argento.
Yeah.
Well,
What do you say to your wife? That's none of your business.
Yeah, he gets down.
dude, it's amazing.
Strider, what's your picks?
My pick. You guys can probably guess it. I got to go Saving Private Ryan.
Dude, I was going to maybe do it. Yeah, it's on my list.
I got
And
to.
you're a World War II guy.
Love World War II. I'm picking with my heart here. But honestly, like, dude, it's fucking Spielberg. Let's go. The entire D-Day sequence, the handheld stuff, him getting gritty. He's like breaking outside of his own shell, which is a little bit revolutionary for him directorially. And an amazing story. Earn it. The sacrifice. Earn the sacrifice. Beautiful message. And it has just straight up some of the best fucking action sequences, like just as a straightforward action movie. So good. The sound mixing, everything, the sniper, fucking foobar, fucked up beyond all reason. Amazing cast, dude. Vin Diesel crushes it. We know we love him from Fast and the Furious. And this was, I think was this before Fast and the Furious, right?
Yeah.
This was the 98, I think.
Yeah. They said Vin Diesel was giving Spielberg directing tips on set.
No, he's stepping outside his lane like that.
Yeah.
Hilarious, dude.
We also got to give credit to Vin Diesel. Great message that he sent to The Rock the other day on Instagram.
Dude.
Way to bury the hatchet and look for resolution.
Hilarious, dude. Amazing,
My little brother
bro.
Dwayne.
Amazing.
Little brother.
Hey, little brother.
Amazing. But Okay, so that's just like a fucking straightforward. Maybe my pinnacle. It wasn't my number 2. It was my number 2, and I really wanted to be my number 1, but I had to pick T2 Judgment Day because of how revolutionary it was and influential. My number 3 pick. You gotta have a fun fucking action movie. You gotta have a fucking movie you can put on at any time and play in the background. Con motherfucking Air, dude.
Dude, yeah.
How you not gonna have
I was hoping
Con
you
Air?
would do that.
It's gonna be fun.
Can we hear your impersonation?
Put the money down. Tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree, because this cowboy's coming home. He's coming home for good. Dear Casey, those pink puffballs you've sent me made me quite popular. My birthday is July 14th. My daddy comes home on July 14th. I mean, dude, the legend building they do of each criminal, it's a celebration of criminality. It dives into all the sick sex of our society, this obsession we have with the insane. It's just got great acting, amazing sequences, incredible one-liners, and a fucking fantastic villain in John Malkovich.
Yeah.
Cyrus the Virus, fucking throwing a cigarette, and he goes,
The way he
"Sigh,
enunciates his
Anara."
words. The way he enunciates his words, too. I said words wrong. I wish that was intentional. That would be hilarious. The last thing your little daughter will smell is my stinking, rotting breath.
Dude, amazing line when he's talking to Johnny Trejo, Johnny 26, Johnny 600, if they knew the truth. He goes, I equate you to that white foam that goes around the surface of your mouth when you're really thirsty. You disgust me. So he despises the rapist, but he knows that he has a goal. So you're like, this guy's got code. He has honor. He has a mission.
Yeah, he has like a hierarchy of criminality, and he's a mastermind. So everyone else is kind of behind him. Also, I think of all the movies we've picked, and I think this is good for an action movie, it's the most ludicrous of all the ones we've like. The Rock is ludicrous, but like Con Air's on like first that he goes to jail for defending his wife in a bar brawl. It's like he would not. And then in the end, when John Cusack's like, "Are you hearing me?" to like Cole Meany's character about not shooting it down, so they let the plane get to Las Vegas.
Yeah, dude.
Kill 2,000 civilians or something like that. It's
and we were in Vegas, and if you've been to Vegas, the airport is literally right next to the Strip.
Yeah,
like they could have made it to the airport.
They would have made it. Yeah,
yeah. Makes no sense, dude.
You're wrong.
Probably the most used GIF of all time too is Nicolas Cage running from the fire.
Amazing. One of my favorite scenes of all time.
Yeah.
What does he say?
Well, this ain't exactly Mai Tais and Yahtzee, but let's do it.
Oh, dude, there's so many. It's your barbecue and it smells good.
And what he says to his
It's a
best
guitar
friend
riff.
who's got diabetes before he saves him.
Baby-o.
All I can think is that God doesn't exist. He goes, I'm going to show you God does exist.
Dude, it's so fucking
It's also,
good.
and then he's walking, and then a guy shoots him in the arm, and all he does is go, "Huh," and then just
Hammers the guy.
punches.
It's amazing. And dude, all the nicknames that they have are so fucking incredible.
Diamond
it's so
Dog.
good.
Yeah.
Billy
His
Bedlam,
thing, yeah.
Cyrus. Dude, Garland Green. I mean, come on. Steve Buscemi's so good.
And so about
Incredible.
Malkovich, he doesn't like the rapist, but he likes the cannibal because he's like, I love your work.
Yeah. Because he knows that he has a code, even though it's not his code, but he's like, you have principle.
Yeah. Or you have style.
You'll wear a
Yeah.
girl's face for 3 states.
Yeah.
But I
That
like
weird
that.
scene. There's some weird scenes in there, too.
Dude,
Yeah.
some troubling scenes in the drain pool. Nothing good ever happened in a drain pool. I think we can all agree to that. Actually, that's not true. Dog
Skate
bowl
sessions.
dropping in,
Yeah,
that's
skate
fucking
sessions,
sick as
that's what
hell.
the-
So I
yeah.
take it back
But he
immediately.
doesn't. But she survives. He doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it's true.
Chris,
I'm really torn.
my pick might come back to me, baby.
I'm gonna go Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Smart.
First, I'll talk a lot of really cool fight scenes. One of which won Best Fight at the MTV Movie Awards, which is when Zhang Zi's character fights a whole bar of people after she disrespects some dudes, and she just jacks them all up. She's armed with the Green Destiny, a super badass sword, and she just beats everyone's butt. But that's not even the best fight in the movie. The best fight in the movie is when she fights Michelle Yeoh, and it's just one-on-one, and she still has this Green Destiny, and it's Michelle Yeoh in her own like training complex. She has to use like 5 different weapons because this sword eventually cuts through everything. Like one point she just grabs just a big ass bar and just fights with that. And it's the fight scene that I find myself YouTubing the most. I think it's so awesome. And the whole movie is just really beautiful. It's super long and just people get like throwing stars thrown into their face and die. It's gnarly. You know what I mean? You also have like, it's just super cool. I remember, and it was a movie when I saw it, it like blew my
I remember how
mind.
much it impacted you.
Yeah, like I came home and I was like, I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah. Like when they're running on the bamboo trees, you're like, dude, this is
I
incredible.
was just watching like, what is
My favorite
this?
fight scene is when she fights her boyfriend.
That's a good one. And it's
Cute.
yeah, and then they end up hooking up in the desert.
Let's go, dude.
Let's
yeah.
go.
And
Let's
there's a
go,
nice,
indeed.
you know, he's before that, it's like foreplay of her trying to shoot him with arrows while he's just dodging them and they're both on horseback.
Nice.
Dude, I think you guys kind of fucked up, dude. My pick came back to me.
What do you got?
I mean, I don't even want to pick it, but it's the greatest action movie in history. Die Hard.
Oh fuck, that was mine.
It's great.
I mean, because
It's a
here's what I
perfect
think.
film.
Here's why I think Die Hard's the best
Perfect
of all time.
film.
The action's not the best, right? It's not on the same level of creativity as like Michael Mann or Saving Private Ryan or Crouching Tiger. Those are like, or The Matrix. Like those movies like define like new action choreography. This one doesn't have that. This one's more like,
It's foundational.
it's more basic. But for me, it's the best because it has the best protagonist, McClane, John McClane, and it has the best villain, Hans Gruber.
It's great.
Like cool Euro trash thief pretending to be a terrorist, and then just the most annoying, like just like rock in your shoe, just not quite like full badass, but just American grit, dude. Just
Yeah.
tough
The
as hell.
everyman.
The everyman.
He makes you believe you can.
Yeah, he's
you
not
can
he's
do
not
it.
jacked like the other guys, but he still looks good. You still want to
Yeah,
sleep with
he's
him.
still wearing a
And,
beater. for
my
most of the
my
movie.
favorite line is the blonde henchman who's great when he comes back and he
Yes.
starts trashing shit, and then his ex-wife's like, "John's still alive," and her
How do
friend's
you
like,
know?
"How do you know? Only John can piss someone off that much." It was
So
like,
good.
You also have
dude.
the Ellis character who's so funny.
Bubby.
Oh yeah, Hans, Bubby.
Yeah,
The
and then,
the watch I got you. It's a Rolex.
yeah, and then Winslow at the end, dude. Freaking
Right.
Oh, bro.
great character.
And one of the best lines of all time.
Oh yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay, and great one-liners. That's it. We haven't gotten into one-liners
It's got
yet in
good
action
one-liners.
movies. Yeah, that one's got some great one. The Rocks. I got some good one-liners on mine right now. Yeah, I'm feeling strong in the one-liner.
It's a great pick. It's a great pick. It's
I
something
love
that I did debate putting as my first pick because it's foundational. And this is me trying to pander to the stokers right now listening of JT's pick is very strong right here. But, you have to go T2 Judgment Day. Number
Well,
one.
and two.
Yeah, but I'm getting in the three-hole, baby.
And the 3-hole is
Question
solid
for you.
value.
Do you like, because I do, Die Hard with a Vengeance more?
I do like that more as a movie. I do, but also that's because we saw it first.
Right.
I saw
But it's
Die Hard
also
with a
like-
Vengeance when I was like 6. It's Die Hard with a Vengeance is sick. If you pick that, that's a sick pick.
Right.
And if I was going more personal, I would. But I just think Die Hard's like.
Because it's like, how do you top Die Hard? It's like, put Sam Jackson in it.
And if we would have seen the first Die Hard first, I think we would probably like it more. But
You think so?
yeah, I think because when we saw Die Hard with a Vengeance, like we were like 8 and 6. I think it just hit his. I don't know though. That's just my speculation on it.
Also not a Die Hard.
Yeah, it was a Simon Says, right? They just wrote a script called Simon Says, where like throw John McClane in it.
Whoa.
I do love it. The stuff where they're solving the riddles is exciting, and I do like the racial tension with Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
those scenes are great, and it adds like a real because that John McClane character would be kind of ignorant in that department, so it added a
Yeah.
nice charge there.
Yeah. Why you calling me Jesus? I look Puerto Rican to you?
Yeah.
You guys said, hey, we said, hey, Zeus.
Like I'll throw a lightning bolt up your ass, motherfucker. Yeah, Samuel L's the best. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I'm trying to put you on
Jeremy
tilt.
Irons is an amazing villain.
He's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
And he's
his
related
voice,
to Hans
everything.
Gruber. It's his brother.
That's
So it's
right.
like-
But you guys are going to
Yeah.
make everybody not vote for Die Hard now on my list.
That's what I was trying to do.
enough,
That's what I was trying to
enough
do.
slandering Die Hard.
No, but I support Die Hard, but
Just
but
muddy
also
in the
I
waters.
just gotta mention the other hot villain. What's her name?
Oh, the
Jeremy Irons is like.
Oh, the blonde-haired
oh.
lady who's good with a knife?
Yeah.
I didn't even know her name.
Dude, yeah.
She's a smoke.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
she like knifes that one guy and won't stop slicing him.
Yeah.
And then blood's everywhere, and Jeremy Irons catches the knife and he's got blood on him. He's like, I think he's dead, my dear.
yeah, dude.
And she's just like, I kind of want to keep stabbing this guy.
Yeah.
All right, this is going to be tough, guys. We're coming down to the... I mean, with action movies, I could have done like 10.
Bro, there's
Yeah.
so fucking many, dude. We could go for another round if we want.
Yeah, maybe we'll do... Yeah, we'll do a
we
fifth.
can go
We'll
for
do a
like
fifth.
10.
Maybe do a fifth.
Let's do a fifth. Let's do a fifth. Chad, what do you got?
Do I have 2 or 1?
You get 2.
Yeah, because we're going to do 5.
So you're finishing your list, but you get 2 here.
Don't fuck up like you did with The Dark Knight. I'm kidding, dude. I'm just...
That's everyone's
Dude, I'm
favorite movie.
razzing you, dude. It's a great movie. It's on every fucking list, dude. It's sick as fuck, dude. When I saw it, dude, in the theaters, I popped wood. For real.
What are we talking about?
Dark Knight. It's a sick movie, dude.
No, you're doing good. You're doing a good job of undermining everybody else's list.
That's what I'm doing.
You really
guys.
let my brother off the hook with Crouching Tiger,
I'm
Hidden
being
Dragon.
demented. No, but I really do. I respect the hell
Oh,
out of
but
that
you
movie.
really like it.
Okay. All right. I think Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Nice, dude. Good
Indeed.
third pick.
Let's go, bro.
Raiders
Yes.
of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones. You gotta throw Indiana Jones in there. You gotta get Harrison Ford in there. I was
Correct.
like, dude, do Fugitive or Raiders of the Lost Ark? I think I probably enjoy Fugitive more, but I think Raiders of the Lost Ark is more iconic and just set the stage for that dankness. To be honest, I don't remember a lot of it, so I can't really recount that much. But I'm like,
Is Nicole Kidman in it?
Yep.
dude,
Yep.
and she crushes
She's
it
so
in
good
that.
in it.
Such a good villain, so hot. I only go for movies with hot villains. Sort of like my list, just hot blonde actresses. And then my fourth.
So what are your three right now?
So
It's, Dark Knight.
Dark Knight,
Raiders.
Matrix, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
So you got a sci-fi, you've got a historical,
Yeah.
you've got a superhero.
Chad, I don't want to create too much beef with you, but like, wouldn't you agree that Raiders of the that Last Crusade's sicker than Raiders of the Lost Ark?
That is true, and it's got Sean Connery
It's
in
the
it.
same thing with Die Hard with
Yeah.
Vengeance for me, where I saw Last Crusade first, and how do you make Raiders better? You add Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Can I change
And
my
the
pick?
villain,
when they go to
and
Petra,
the
bro.
villain
Dude,
is
I don't do
super
this to your
hot.
list. I don't
can
do
I-
this to your
can
list.
I
You can,
change
but
my-
because my list is so sick.
Can I change my Die Hard pick to Die Hard with a or can I change it to Last
All
Crusade?
right, if we let Chad do that, and if
no,
you,
I'm
if
kidding,
Chad
I'm
elects,
kidding. I can't do
I'm
it.
not-
Aaron's like no shot.
all right.
I respected Aaron.
What's the what's the fourth?
yeah, it's a
What's the fourth Indiana
Zeppelin,
Jones?
dude?
Oh yeah, the one with Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, the Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
That's my pick.
No, it's not. Oh, dude,
I'm just kidding. Dude, that South Park episode they made after that.
it's
was so
amazing. The
funny.
pinball.
All right, this is tough.
Right.
All right, I'm just gonna another movie I love to watch all the time, Casino Royale.
Nice.
Bro, good pick.
I think it's my favorite Bond movie. So sick. Daniel Craig got to be my favorite Bond. Got to pay homage to him. He just completed his run, and it's very rewatchable. I mean, dude, the parkour. You're not
Bro.
into it?
No, I was doing him busting through the wall during the parkour
yeah, that's
scene
opening
when,
scenes
when the
ever.
guy goes through
Yeah.
the little slit in it, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
he just and you're like, what is he gonna do? And then he
Yeah.
just busts through the drywall.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing, but I didn't have enough room to really fully run through a wall.
Yeah, and the poker when he gets poisoned, and then the Speedo scene is like,
Yeah, him being so jacked.
bro, when he walks out.
Dude, that's the thing. Coming off the Pierce Brosnan ones, which started sick and then got progressively like more childlike and kind of pussy ass.
Yeah.
And then first scene, Daniel Craig busting through walls.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, just shoots a guy in the fucking head.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you're like, oh man, I'm in it now.
Yeah.
Like, this is new Bond. And then when you see him jacked, I remember golfing the next day with my uncle
Yeah.
and my dad, and my uncle was like, "You guys see Daniel Craig's body in that movie?
Yeah, yeah,
like, dudes were hyped, man.
dude,
Yeah.
and
I
he
love it.
and he because he totally he's that perfect blend of like he has that sort of like that sexiness or that charisma that Bond should have, but he also has the like sturdy capability where you
Yeah.
like totally believe that he's capable of all this shit.
Because they give him the right backstory where like,
Yeah.
oh, you went to Oxford, but like you were there off somebody else like paid for it because you
Yeah.
were like you were like an orphan. So he's like rough and tumble, but also like wants to be fancy and does all the fancy stuff. But then he just also just punches the shit out of people.
Yeah.
And the torture scene. is
Oh, the
just
torch!
so
the
good.
balls, dude.
amazing.
Yeah, he's
Getting hit in
getting
the
just getting hit in the
balls.
balls.
When he starts laughing, dude.
One thing
Yeah.
I'll say though, on the negative side, I don't know if is it Lashif? Is that the bad guy?
You're not a fan?
I thought it wasn't Mads Mikkelsen's fault. I thought they didn't make the character because he's playing scared the whole time.
Right.
You know
He's
what I
kinda
mean?
on the run.
He's on the run, so he doesn't have like the kind of the heft that I want from my principal baddie.
Like Javier Bardem in Skyfall is probably a better villain. I'd
Better
say.
villain for
But
sure.
when he's
Yeah.
like, but then the torture scene where he's like, people get too complicated with this thing. It's just really about inflicting more pain than a person can take.
Yeah.
You know, I hear you because like crying blood, it's not exactly like it's menacing, but also kind of makes him look weak.
Yeah.
And like when
And
they come to kill his lady, and he like
Just doesn't say anything.
he's kind of a coward.
Yeah.
yeah.
And also, he sweats too much.
Right. He's a banker,
He-
but
yeah.
just for like really bad people.
Yeah,
So
and-
he's bad, but he's not like dangerous.
And the way he sweats too, where he just sort of like, you're too wet, dude.
Yeah.
You know. I thought it was a whack.
All right, with my pick, I'm going Billy Zane and the Phantom. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm going. Where am I going?
I can't believe that this one hasn't been picked. It's all
Interesting. I'm sure it's on our list. Are you thinking like? Well, so here's my thing.
I know what he's thinking.
He's
dude.
thinking.
I know what he's thinking.
I have an Oscar caliber action movie. I have a Bay action movie. I have all mine are pretty grounded and all pretty modern.
Think about your list. How are you going to round it out, Beth?
So I can go two directions. I think I can go sci-fi.
Do you have a sci-fi yet? No.
No.
What's your list?
I got Heat, The Rock, Die Hard.
Okay, yeah, you might need something.
These are very straight ahead. I think but you know I'm a straight ahead guy. I'm not a big sci-fi guy. I don't.
Yeah, you don't love sci-fi. You didn't even like Dune. I love Dune.
My favorite sci-fi movie is like Serenity.
It's a great
That's like
movie.
a Western.
It's fun.
And dude, I might put it at the 4-hole, but it just doesn't. I'm trying to win this draft too. You know what I mean? If I put Serenity on there, I might as well just fucking
you're done, dude.
shoot
You're
myself
done.
in the
Well,
fucking
there's a
head.
better. Maybe I'll pick it.
All right. Well, so this is
Yeah,
tough.
space cowboy movie.
The Clint Eastwood one?
No. I'm saying like the archetype of
Space Cowboys.
and Daniel Craig.
Is he in that one?
Space Cowboy, yeah. Or no.
Oh, Cowboys and Aliens.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The fucking what's the movie like the old dudes go to space?
Yeah, it's like Tommy
Cowboys.
Lee Jones and like Clint Eastwood.
Definitely
Donald
not on there.
Sutherland.
Definitely
Yeah.
not on there.
Am I
forget-
going the Mummy? That's the question. No, I'm
Bro,
kidding.
it's a good ass
Great
movie though. It's a good movie.
I love that movie.
Setna. Setna.
Good bad guy. Good bad guy.
So good, dude.
All right. You know what?
Blood Diamond.
No, I
Just
thought
on Arnold
about
Vosloo.
I
Ed's
know,
Wick.
dude.
If I was gonna go Ed's Wick, I'd go Last Samurai. I
Yeah.
think that's a dope fucking
Bro,
movie.
so
I have
sick.
too many
But-
sword fighting
Aaron,
movies
it's
already.
sick.
I got two.
That's the thing. I don't have a sword fighter, so man, I got to do it. Hopefully, we do a fifth pick. We're doing a fifth.
We're doing a
pick.
fifth, bro.
Okay.
We could do
my number
10.
4.
Yeah.
Let's go. We're doing 20. My number 4. I got to do it. Braveheart.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
great movie, bro.
Yeah.
You did nothing wrong in my book.
I got to go Braveheart. I think
Yeah.
incredible protagonist, great villain, Longshanks, as evil as they come. Who is this man who speaks to me? Before he kills his son's lover and just chucks him out a window. Just a real sick puppy. Also, none of my movies have the sadomasochism that you can only get from Mel.
Yes. Yes.
Who just tortured.
Yes, dude.
Also, the action choreography is insane. It's got huge scale. Like when they put up the sticks on the charging army, probably the most emotional of all the ones I have too. Like genuinely moving movie.
Yeah.
Also has one of the biggest fuck ups in any action movie. It's that there's this scene happening during the battle, and in the background, 2 extras are swinging like
Yes.
broomsticks at each other, and they're like barely hitting. And you're like, oh man, they didn't have another
But
take.
only on 30th watch do you recognize that, which we've all seen it.
Which I've seen, and that's another thing. I watch the movie. If it's ever on, I watch it.
Yes.
I have to watch it. He's an avenging hero. You know, they hurt his lady. He would not share her with the feudal lords. You know, it's hard not to root for Willie Wallace. He's just a beast. Yeah, so I'm going Braveheart, but I want another pick, dude. I could go all day. All right,
Bro,
great.
The
we're
thing about
getting the
Braveheart and Heat, you put those movies on at any point and you end up watching the whole thing.
Correct.
Yeah.
And they're like 9 hours.
Even on TNT, exactly. Like your commercial breaks, let's
It's
go.
like-
3 of my movies are also like from like the 92 to like 97 range, because I guess that's when I was
That's
really.
a sweet spot.
It was a
though.
foundational time for
Dude,
me.
they're better. I mean, everything after that was Marvel and shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. No Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one that my list is lacking. Is an epic war movie. Yeah.
You're
But
gonna
Dark
get a
Knight's
fifth
epic
pick.
though. Dark Knight's
Dark Knight
epic.
is epic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dark Knight's a good pick.
I'm like, my list is going to be kind of unbalanced.
What's your list so far?
So I have Mad Max Fury Road, Gladiator, Crouching Tiger, and I'm going Fast 5.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Wait,
But I
there's
had to
some
throw that
stuff
in.
that's gonna get left off
I
the
have
board
some-
here though.
So I have 2
Big
car
time.
movies and I have 2 sword fight movies that it feels a little weird.
But one's heist.
Yeah, but like Fast 5, that was like, I watched that whole movie in theaters, just like just shoveling popcorn down literally on the edge of my seat because I was having so much fun. It was,
One of the best theater going experiences of my life.
yeah, and they like throw in some hand-to-hand combat. There's like driving off the bridge early or off just a cliff. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That whole scene.
The title sequence hits so hard
Oh, yeah,
after
with the
after
bus.
everything falls off, Or yeah, the bus is flipping over and then it just goes doom, Fast Five.
And I was like, this is already such a cool movie.
Yeah.
It's where it's like the coolest that The Rock's ever been in a movie because it's like he has edge in it, you know, like his first. He's just so wet the whole movie, which is
A lot
smart.
of oil on his bicep.
Yeah,
Yes.
so much oil. And then like his first scene, he's just taught. It's like a walk and talk and like anything else. And he goes, "Yeah, stay the fuck out of my way." Like that's how you meet this guy. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And then the two of them dragging, Paul and Vin dragging the safe, like driving in tandem. That
So
was
cool.
Good idea.
Yeah, they
Good fucking
put
idea.
so that safe. They had like a dude was driving that.
Whoa.
Like it had wheels on the bottom. There was a guy in there who was
No way.
who was driving it. That's how they did.
That's
a lot of that.
amazing, bro.
This is great.
That guy's dude. That guy needs to be on the podcast.
They should make a movie about that.
They
guy.
also,
Yes.
also like The Rock and Vin. Their fight is awesome. They go through like 6 walls, you know,
Yeah,
and then
bro.
it ends with him grabbing a wrench and not, you know, smashing
Is it
it
because
into his
Jordana
face.
says, Vin? No,
yeah,
Dom.
and right as he picks it up, and then and he looks up and he looks like and he's like about to cry, and he's so, but then they cut and you see that like he didn't smash him in the face with it because you know he's not that person anymore. Even though he tapped into it for a sec, he was able to. It's really
We
good.
only respect someone if they have a capacity for violence, but we only respect them if they can keep it in check.
Tame
And
the
then
bull.
I think this is Fast Five. The face off. This is Brazil.
This is my, and then like the final thing where he's the only one driving the safe, and then he just flips it, just takes out like 6 cars, and there's so much like mayhem. It's awesome. It's fun. Yeah.
Strider,
All right, we're doing 5.
let's see how we feel after 4. Make a
Okay,
pick and
so
we'll see.
I'll stick true to my 4th because if I get my 5th, I think I have the sickest fucking movie ever. But to round out my 4th and to try to make Aaron jizz, I will pick a movie called Unforgiven because it is a
That's not an action movie.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
No. And I was going to preface this with saying
What are we doing?
I was going to preface this with saying I'm deconstructing or I'm risking a J Lo pick here. But because Unforgiven is a deconstruction of the gunslinging that happens in Western films, I think it belongs on this action list. Aaron, are you jizzing? No. Because
No, we're bored from your essay.
all right.
Yeah.
So it's an essay pick, and it could tank my list, but because
What's your favorite?
It's not
What's
an
your favorite
action
action
movie.
scene in this action movie?
the bar shootout at the end when he says everyone.
Oh,
does
so
clearing
the
out
only
back.
the
action
1
scene.
minute of it? Come on,
So it really harkens to the
Bro,
realism.
respect the genre.
It harkens to the realism of gunplay, and I do like that.
You mean insofar as that it happens rarely?
Yeah, exactly.
No,
exactly,
dude.
and especially in the West.
Well, that's why
And
I-
you read all these accounts of all these, and they have the guy following him around trying to get his legend. I mean, look, I want
I
to
was
go
going to do
Tombstone.
Closer
I want
or
to do some
Age
sick
of
stuff.
Innocence or Dangerous Liaisons because they're emotionally violent.
Look. Look, I
Characters are very
opened
mean to each
myself.
other.
I
And isn't that
opened
the real
myself
action
up
of life?
here to take flack, and but that was my list, and so I'll stick by it.
Yo, if your movie...
But can I get my 5th?
Hold on. If your 4 main people in your movie are 80 plus, it's not an action movie. Right?
Bro, this was in '92. It won Best Picture.
They're all 80
and
years old.
It was in '92. It won Best Picture, and Clint Eastwood was only like 78 at that time.
No, it's an amazing film. It's one of the best movies about death I've ever seen. And it's one of the most best morality stories I've ever seen.
Gran Torino's an action movie.
Yeah.
Because somebody gets shot in it.
And he pulls out a fake gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I just think you
should have gone with that.
You deviated too much from the genre. Like,
All right,
if
you might
would've-
be right.
If you would have gone with Armageddon, I would have been like, that's a sick list.
Oh wait, so does it not count because it's not technically an action movie? So
No, I
get it.
think you're
No,
stuck.
no.
You
All
might
right,
be
I
stuck.
should be stuck.
Or you're disqualified.
All right, here's
I mean,
number
I don't know.
5.
Yeah, I think you're disqualified. All right,
Yeah, Strider, I just want to say, nice pick, dude.
Fuck, dude.
yeah. If you gotta compare Dark Knight and that, it's like,
You talk a lot of shit, and then you go Unforgiven. I'm like, all right, dude.
Yeah, dude. But what does Dark Knight have to say about death, dude? I don't know. Shit. Dude. All right, here's number 5. We're swinging
August
it back
Osage
around.
County.
You guys open it up. Point Break.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're back.
I think we're only
Bigelow,
gonna do 4 on
female
our list.
director. We're back. It's a heist movie. It's got amazing action sequences. It has skydiving.
Would have been
it has surfing.
would have been a hell of a 4th pick.
Well,
no doubt.
look, and I said before I picked, I said I'm sticking to my 4th because I think I'm getting the 5th.
If you really wanted to make the old judge jizz, that would have been a good 4th.
Would it really? God. Yeah, but you're still jizzing if we do 5.
These are our honorable mentions. We're just
No,
doing
get the
4.
fuck
We're just
outta
doing 4.
here.
We're just doing 4. We're just doing our
All
honorable
right, keep
mentions,
cruising.
man.
Point Break is a sick ass movie.
One of the best movies ever, and it's a shame that you said Unforgiven before it, so we won't be able to expound on it. But Point Break was one I really hurt me to leave off. I like it more than Die Hard. Yeah,
It's amazing.
It's an incredible, and you got to have Keanu. I think he's the best action star of all time, and you got to have him on the list. Bad Guy's incredible. You love Bodhi.
You love Bodhi more than anyone. Mm-hmm. And that sequence in the house with the lawnmower, that fight, fucking.
The chase through Venice.
Yeah, when they're running around, he hurts his knee. Oh, I'm an FBI agent. I really should have picked it number 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm a dumbass.
Are we going with 5 or are we?
I don't know. What do you think, Chad? I think we should just go with 4, right? We're just throwing.
Wait,
some
hey, guys.
I mean, I'm down to go.
Guys,
You're down to go
guys, Hans, Booby.
You're already
Chad already did 5. We snaked back. We're doing 5.
No, he's only got 4.
I was in 4.
All right, Hans, Booby, I'm wrong. Let's do 5.
Dude, Unforgiven, dude.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot, but we're doing
Just-
5.
Why did you?
I want to write an essay, and I want to pander to Aaron.
Yeah, you would
But
have
I
gotten a
pandered
B
wrong.
minus.
Aaron, he
At
totally
best.
turned on you.
Yeah, Aaron, that's pretty demented, dude. It's pretty demented, bro.
Chris, go ahead.
I'm gonna
Unforgiven's
go.
a sick pick for the listeners. It's a sick pick. These guys are all wrong. It's a sick pick.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with The Fifth Element.
Nice.
Dude,
smart
great pick.
Great
Great
movie.
pick.
It's my favorite movie for several years. It's just a great Bruce Willis vehicle. He gets to be, it's like similar to the John McClane character. He's super badass. He's even more badass in this, but he's, like wisecracking and fun, but still has an everyman quality to him. He wears a tattered shirt for a significant portion of the movie, and he's wearing a tux to start, and then it just gets progressively more shredded, which is pretty cool. Great villains. Gary Oldman playing Zorg. There's a great scene in it where he has a very cool gun that he's showing off all the toys that it has, like a rocket launcher, a net launcher, flamethrower,
Tracker bullets.
tracers, yeah, for sure, and then like a nitrous cooling system that can freeze something. He really only uses a gun, but it's a great scene where he's just testing out a weapon, which is so fun. Which I think is always nice when action movies have like other scenes that aren't just straight action scenes, but they feel really fun and like action oriented. And then it also just has like the scene where he goes in and negotiate, and all he does is walk in and just shoot the leader in the head, and just looking around. Anybody else want to negotiate? Mm-hmm. Boom. Just so fun. I love
weird
the movie.
too, very weird. Like Chris
Yeah.
Tucker's weird. The opera scene's weird.
But I love that sequence, the way it's
It's
intercut
amazing.
of
Yeah,
with
weird
like-
in a good
with
way
like,
for sure. It's got real
with
personality.
Mila Jovovich like destroying some aliens. Then you have the fun floating cab chase scene.
Chris Tucker's my favorite in that.
He's amazing.
He's so funny.
He's dude. That's,
Corbin, my man.
his scenes used to make me horny. He was so seductive. Yeah,
Dude, when they're in that
Corbin, my
fucking
man.
plane and he's boning the flight attendant.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, dude, that's drill factory material.
Yeah, and then there's just the guy who pulls out like the juice for the plane, and it's just this big green like tube of something, and then it ends up being about love, which is
Oh yeah,
nice.
when they're boning at the end in like the little tube.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
fire,
bro, so
That's
chill.
a great boning.
They leave the
scene.
president on hold, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, so I'm just gonna give away what my options are right now.
No, this is savage. No, you got to just pick. You don't
Okay,
get
okay.
to do this because that's muddying the waters, which Chris and I already did.
Okay, so here we go. I have to go sci-fi. I need a sci-fi. pick.
Respect.
My list right now is Heat, The Rock, Die Hard, Braveheart.
It's a good list.
It's solid. It's all chalk, but I'm just gonna try and win.
There's one still out there that
We know what you
that
know.
will make me jizz.
I know what it is. You know what it is.
I think I know what it is, and I think I'm gonna hit it right here. And I'm just going chalk. I'm going Star Wars, Return of the Jedi.
it's a great
Oh, the
fucking
third
movie. I love that
Yeah.
movie for action
For
purposes.
action, I think it has the best action.
Smart.
I think it's pissed. Aaron, come on.
No, I
make
know
that
what
face.
Aaron's
I know
movie
what he
is. I know what his
wants. I know
movie
what he
is.
wants.
I know what his movie is.
All right, I'll tell you what my other options were later, but yeah, I'm going Star Wars: Return of the Jedi.
It's a great pick.
It's awesome.
The Forest Moon of Endor. As far as action goes, greatest one there is.
It kind of broke a lot because then all the other movies were like, we need instead of one battle at the end, we need to have three,
Yeah.
because you have the lightsaber fight, Endor, and the space battle, which I felt like actually ended up hamstringing a lot of future Star Wars movies.
Yeah, for sure.
Chad, last pick of the whole thing.
There's one franchise that we've left off that I'm considering,
Oh, I know what it is.
but
Mission Impossible.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm not sure which one. But then there's also another movie that I think is it's tough. Oh, I know what you're thinking.
After this, we can guess
I'm
what
not
he's
gonna
thinking.
pick it.
I don't think it's that.
I know what you're
I think
thinking.
it's something else.
I know what you're thinking.
I have no idea what he's
I
thinking.
know what he's talked about it before. You've talked about it before on the podcast, right?
We've all talked about it.
Moneyball.
Talked too much about that.
Yeah, he's even talked about it multiple times. I know what you're. I know what you're thinking. I think.
Is it a Kurt Russell movie or something?
Oh, we have no Kurt Russell on here.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's.
Fuck.
We'll talk about Tango.
I think I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with MI2.
It's a great movie.
Oh,
bro.
MI2.
I knew we were
Wow.
gonna do MI2 because the fucking
know,
opening
The
sequence.
rock climbing, you can't.
Yeah, and the motorcycle shit is
the
sick as
motorcycle's
fuck.
so sick.
Yeah.
John Woo. You
Are
got
there
John
doves
Woo
in that
there?
one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
John's
Bro.
always
Yeah,
fly.
Yeah.
the flow. He has
About 1,000.
he has flow in there.
Yes.
Oh.
When he does a cartwheel kick in
Oh,
slow mo, so
dude.
that when he pops up, you just see his flow just like waving.
Yeah, and then
So sick.
the knife to the eye. It's like
Yeah.
a millimeter away from his eye. And then the chimera. I mean, it's pretty gnarly stuff.
100%.
Good,
Yeah.
good supporting cast. Vin Rames being his dog.
Yeah.
Is that the one where he says, "I think they put a hole in my Versace"?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he gets
Very
really
cool.
fancy.
I mean, I remember, and that one too is like I remember that summer I like got Taco Bell, watched that. It was pretty huge for me.
It's nice.
All right, so let's. Aaron, what was it?
No,
or
no,
guess.
no,
Guess
no.
what was it?
It was Aliens.
I think it's Top Gun.
I almost went Top Gun. I almost went Top Gun.
Top Gun.
Fucking gun.
Over Star Wars: Return of the Jedi?
Cruise.
No, I was hard leaving Tom Cruise off my list. Yeah.
Right. Well, that's
Everyone seemed to do it.
well, yeah. Edge of Tomorrow was a maybe for me.
Oh, I thought about that too.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
it's
I
not
thought about.
top 5 all timer.
I know. I thought about
it gets
Edge of
ranked on
Tomorrow.
these. The Rolling Stone list was horrendous. It said like Man from U.N.C.L.E., Atomic Blonde on it.
No,
it was
Man
like,
from
Lucy.
I like Man from U.N.C.L.E., but what is it doing there?
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
like-
yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
No.
Did we pick anything that came out in the last like 5 years?
I almost did Hell or High Water
Oh,
or
Mad
like
Max.
Sicario. Yeah.
Mad Max is
Mad Max
2016,
was. No, it was like
Sicario's a sick ass movie.
no. Mad Max was like
2017.
no. It was,
I think it's older. I think it's like 11.
It's probably
or-
like 10 years now.
You know what I
No.
almost did too? I almost did No Country
2015.
for Old Men.
It's a great movie.
No
Right.
Country.
Yeah, but is that an action movie?
That was the thing. It was on the fringe. It has way more
it's-
action.
yeah,
than
no,
I
it's
forget
Very.
now.
It's,
Yeah.
I would definitely consider it an action
has
movie.
too
Much
much
like you,
time with
Unforgiven.
I know you.
Definitely an action movie for sure.
I think
Much like
see,
Unforgiven.
the thing about Dark Knight is I think Inception's a better action movie.
Right,
Bro,
right, right.
Inception
Dude,
is sick. Yeah, you're right.
I almost did
I
Inception.
was thinking about Inception.
But then once you pick the Dark Knight, I didn't want to pick
But
Inception.
I just thought the villain though in Dark Knight is just so,
That's a good point, dude. Yeah, that's a great point.
None of us had
Joker's
any.
amazing.
None of us had any combat movies like Enter the Dragon or
I
like
thought
any
about it.
Jean Claude Van Damme kind of things or
Right.
Steven Seagal. Ooh, Under Siege could have been on.
Or
there.
Executive
Siege is
Decision.
good.
Yeah,
Executive
Executive
Thought about
Decision
that.
could have been on there.
Executive
So fucking good, dude. With Kurt Russell in the
Executive
misdirect with Steven
Decision is-
Seagal.
And you know-
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
And you know what movie I think has the best choreography for gunfights besides Heat is The Town.
Yeah, I thought I
Right.
was thinking. I didn't think the town was going to make it, but it does.
A
have,
town
like-
sick. Also choreography for gunfighting and somewhat revolutionary. John Wick.
John Wick's one of the best theater
Sick
going
as fuck.
experience of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, what was the other one I was thinking?
Two Towers has some amazing action.
Yeah, I know Lord of the Rings. I know. I know.
yeah.
Speed too.
Speed,
Speed
bro.
was tough to leave off.
So good.
But I like for it was like Mad Max is like Speed times
a billion.
You know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
For
of the,
me, then I
of
was
the
like,
three
okay,
guys,
that's a good point.
Aaron, of the three guys who did action movie lists,
Yeah, because I'm a man. You guys are guys.
Oh, dude, the
going,
Bourne
dude.
movies too.
Born Ultimatum
Yeah.
for me is
Very
my
sick,
favorite.
very
Yeah.
sick,
It's so
very
tough
sick.
between Ultimatum and Supremacy.
Bro, you better not tank my list because of Unforgiven.
the
dude.
first one?
I just like the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, Identity. Look, Identity is pretty fucking cool, but
A lot of people like
It's number
Identity.
4, Aaron.
All right,
It's number 4.
Aaron, let's give you a quick refresher on our list before you make the ultimate judgment. Oh, you're a beast, dude. All right.
Aaron's a beast.
Go ahead, give a refresher.
No, Strider, will you pass him the mic?
Yep, here we go.
We can just say the list after you pick.
he doesn't need that
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
I might have to agree with that. Strider always starting strong and blowing it late.
Yeah, the J-Lo pick has officially become the Unforgiven pick.
Yeah, my God.
Dude, Aaron's tone there, bro. So damning.
Bro, it's in the 4 slot. Think about that.
Yeah, you're lucky they went to 5.
All right, well, consider all 5. Consider all 5.
I mean, you did win some points back with Point Break. Don't get me wrong. Chris, start out strong too. Gladiator, as an action movie, is it better than Black Hawk Down?
Yeah. Black Hawk Down
as a total movie, it is.
Yeah.
I think it's like the sword fights and all the action scenes in Gladiator are 10 out of 10s.
The thing, Black Hawk Down's really realistic.
Yeah.
But the reason I like Gladiator action scenes more is because and Black Hawk Down's more complicated about that as well.
Yeah.
But the protagonist is kicking more ass.
Yeah, you don't really have any fun in any of the Black Hawk Down action
Yeah,
scenes.
it's more like American soldiers kind of getting
I can buy
pinned
that.
down and kind of fucked up.
Sure, I can buy that.
Whereas like fist pumps, like let's fucking go, Maximus.
What about, is Gangs of New York an action movie?
Yeah.
I could have gone with that. That's one of my favorite movies ever. I probably should have done that instead of Braveheart.
No, but the
personal
action
favorites.
in Braveheart's so much better.
But dude, the action in Gangs is sick though.
Yeah, but it's still, I just think it's cooler, and
Yeah, you're right.
just him with that huge sword just lopping off a dude's head.
I think Mel Gibson also has the best war cry I've ever seen. Like when he's
Yeah.
running down the screen with a sword, you're like, this motherfucker could chop someone's head
And then
off.
the speeches,
And knowing what we know about him personally, it's like he could.
like the rousing speech that he gives, like that's part of what makes that like one of the best action movies.
All right, so Aaron, what are you thinking?
So all right. So I had that issue at Gladiator, but I think you're winning me over with that argument. Crouching Tiger.
It was a weak pick.
I don't know if it belonged at 3.
It's a
if
weak
it was your
pick.
4th,
I get it. It's fine.
He'd be laughed out of a frat for that pick,
yeah.
except for like one guy.
It's funny
And nobody
because like
likes that guy.
once you went Crouching Tiger at 3, I was like, no, sorry. You went Crouching Tiger at 3, I was like, ah. Then when you went Fast 5 and then Fifth Element, I was like, okay, no, I have no guilt about not picking this one. Sorry.
Oh, Aaron.
I thought you were gonna say that.
No, it did not. Did not win me
Yeah,
back.
bait and
It's just
switch
kind
there.
of
You thought the love
completely
was
went off
coming, Chris.
the road.
Yeah, that was harsh.
So
Stupid.
I mean, if you can't guess by now, it's coming down to JT or Chad on this one, and it's really it's tough. I'm glad Raiders of the Lost Ark made it because I was again that was another movie I was like, there's not going to be Indiana Jones on this at all. Like,
Should have been Last Crusade.
is Last Crusade a better action movie? It's maybe a better movie because it's kind of a buddy film.
Oh yeah, the tank with
That-
when he's on
sure,
the
that-
horse. The
but-
Venice boat chase.
That's good.
But the best scene in that
The
whole
umbrella?
movie is not action. The best scene, not that mine doesn't have that either, but the best scene in Last Crusade is he chose poorly.
Poorly.
Yeah.
When he punches the guy out of the Zeppelin, no ticket.
Great scene. Great scene. And the airplane scene when Sean Connery works the fucking umbrella.
I
Yeah.
remember my Charlemagne. I don't remember the quote, but
Heat the Rock, Die Hard, Braveheart, Star Wars, Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, Heat the Rock, Die Hard, Braveheart, Return of the Jedi is strong.
yeah, he should probably win.
Dude,
Return
everyone's
over
against
Empire
me, bro.
though. Again, Empire is a better movie than Return of the Jedi.
I kind of disagree,
Yeah.
actually. I've always been more of a Return of the Jedi guy, but I
Did
think,
you like Ewoks? I get it.
but I love Ewoks.
Yeah, they're adorable.
Mama. Mama. They say mama in English. And then, but dude, the action in Return of the Jedi, because you're just waiting for Luke to be really skilled with the lightsaber.
Sure.
You come in on a Jabba the Hutt, you get Boba Fett. And then, is that the one with the speeders too?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
And then the final fight scene with Darth is pretty sick too.
It's the best lightsaber fight in all the original trilogy, is that one. And then the space fight's amazing.
Yeah, Lando Calrissian. Dude, you're
Taking out the Super Star Destroyer, all the Endor stuff's cool.
Yeah. You're swaying me for JT, which is weird.
I think his list is the best.
He is my brother.
Yeah, that's true.
We did watch all these movies together too.
Right.
Yeah.
And Jedi was the one that I watched the most. 'cause
We
I
should
was
probably
6.
get one of Chad's brothers in here to back his play.
I don't know if they'd be as on board. I don't even know what they would be thinking. My brother Bill would probably be like, "You're stupid."
I mean, Chad starts out strong. Dark Knight, which I love. I have no hate in my heart for that pick.
Thank you.
As your number one. I might have gone Matrix number one.
Matrix was probably the
Might have gone
strongest
Matrix
number 2 pick.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was going to turn. It makes sense he'd have the strongest.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. He had the 5th pick. That's
Yeah,
true.
he got to go back to back, which is nice. He could have flip-flopped those. It'd make a little difference, but you got Raiders. Casino Royale, I'm not as huge a fan of, but I can't argue the opening sequence is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
MI2 I love. You know,
I gotta
like
be
you
honest,
said,
Aaron,
for the flow.
I think I got him.
JT does have him, though. JT wins this one.
I think you guys were pushing a little bit harder for, I was
I thought
staying
his
silent.
was better, so.
Guys, to come from the place I came from, picking
Yes.
Sean Penn number 1 in
Yes.
the actor draft.
This is a huge coup.
Yeah, to now sitting in the pocket, taking Chad's suggestion on The Rock.
That's what really. Oh, because I didn't get a 90s action movie in there. I should cheer against you because you
There's
gave him the
several
idea for the one that.
I bet you Chad
What were
still
you gonna
wins the
take
Reddit.
that?
I was going to take Die Hard because I thought it would get picked.
Oh.
And then it swung back to me. But you guys weren't feeling Die Hard?
I'll have it noted you did not consider the 5th picks.
The fact that Die Hard made it to 3.
It is. It's a
Die Hard is sick.
Die Hard rules.
I'm a big fan.
It's the best Christmas
best
movie
Christmas
ever.
movie ever, too.
Amen. Amen.
No, that's
Strider,
right.
you what's up?
Probably gonna go get a whiskey alone at the docks. Probably gonna head down to the harbor.
Do you know what my favorite action movie?
Order a
Actually,
3-finger whiskey and just.
Mystic River.
What would you guys say is the movie you watch the most?
The Rock.
The Rock.
Yeah,
Or
that's
Con
up
Air's.
there.
Con Air's number
Gladiator
2.
or
I-
Braveheart.
I-
The
but-
Patriot, bro.
Maybe in general.
Oh,
The Rock.
ever?
Yeah.
Maybe like.
The Rock.
I think I.
Con
be The
Air or The
Rock.
Rock. Bad Boys, which didn't make it, which I
I
want
was
to.
thinking, yeah,
Yeah.
Bad Boys is sick.
Is Back to the Future qualified?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
an action
yeah,
movie.
yeah, definitely. Unforgiven, Bad.
Does Armageddon, any of those like disaster movies?
Yeah, that
Those
counts.
count?
I think Back to the Future counts, but and if I was doing best movies ever, it would count. But on an action movie list, I would have to knock
Yeah.
it down a little bit because I don't know if it has a lot of thrills in it, but I don't know if it has enough like testosterone. I guess. Yeah.
The only Marvel movie I would put on there is Guardians because it has a lot of like fun set pieces that are different, and it's not just people shooting blasts at each other.
Iron Man 1 is a sick movie.
I do. I love Iron Man.
Avengers Endgame too. If someone put
Yeah.
that on there, I mean that's a fucking skyscraper of a movie, and it's got some good action in it. But all the action in Marvel movies, there's so many of them, it all feels kind of repetitive.
That's why I like
at this
Guardians
point.
because they actually feel different. Like the prison escape
Yeah.
feels there's actual problem solving in it. It's not just like, oh, we got to fight this person and then, eventually they win. Like there's like, we need this to do this. And same with even the final fight scene.
The first Iron Man, that's probably the Marvel movie I've watched the most.
Right. Because like one of the best action scenes is just him flying.
Dude,
It's awesome.
exactly. When he first starts flying through like Santa Monica Pier and all that, I mean, it's
Yeah, and then
It's
he
so sick.
freezes and he's like free falling.
And
Like
the-
it's so fun.
my favorite part too is when he gets the he's like, I need an American cheeseburger, because I was living in Spain at the time and I was craving an American cheeseburger, so I'd always watch that, and then I found a Burger King
Right.
in Spain and I got a cheeseburger, and I sort of recreated that scene for myself. It was pretty epic.
Dude, burgers are so dank.
Yeah.
best.
I mean, there's no way Tony would have gotten Burger King, but
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
did get Burger King.
no, I know, but I'm saying
Oh,
like,
right,
That
right,
was
right.
product placement.
That was
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Like I was like, but if it was real, if this was real, like
Yeah, yeah,
I don't think he'd be going.
What do you think he would have gotten? In-N-Out?
Well, he is a California boy, so
Yeah.
or like he lives in California, so he probably would have gotten in and out.
Definitely not
Yeah.
Five Guys.
Yeah. No,
no,
dude.
Five Guys.
Playboys don't get Five Guys.
Oh yeah, what did we miss?
No Predator.
Predator's
Yeah, I was thinking about
great.
Predator. Yeah.
No Inception. No Kill Bill. No
Yeah, I
Bourne
thought about
movie.
Kill Bill.
No Startup, which is just a little indie movie, but it's sick as fuck. Prison
Startup,
movie.
that's
Oh, Startup is
prison
sick.
movies.
Yeah,
that is a good movie.
Yeah.
Last of the Mohicans.
Eastern Promise is a sick ass movie.
Yeah. Probably
Yeah.
not quite.
Face Off.
Not action enough. Face Off is a tough one. You got a John Woo movie on there, which was huge
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
he's in that category of like inventing an action style.
John Wick.
Yeah, that was tough. to
John
leave
Wick's
off, too.
huge.
Dude, the Raid movies are Raid.
I thought you
Oh,
were
those
going to
movies
do
are
one of the
sick.
Raid movies. I thought you
I
were
thought
gonna do one
about
of the
it,
Raid
but
ones.
they're both really good. Raid Redemption, I probably like a little more. Or wait, sorry.
Or
Raid
Ronin, the chase scene.
Ronan's.
Ooh, Ronin would have been
It's a
sick.
great movie.
Yeah.
You don't like Ronan?
The Edge, maybe a survival.
I
movie.
thought about that too with the bear.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
All right. Well, so who do you think got second? Chad, and then who's third between?
Chance 2, yeah.
And then who got third between these guys?
Think of my whole list, dude.
Ooh, Independence Day. That's a fun.
Oh, it's
Oh,
a great
yeah.
movie,
that would've been a
dude.
sick one.
I think Strider did get 3.
Oh, fuck.
Chris,
Fuck.
Aaron really didn't like Crouching Tiger. But yeah, my first 2 picks are amazing,
Fast Five
bro.
or Fifth Element either.
And my first 3 are amazing. My first 3.
And Windbreak, yeah. I mean,
Come on,
4 of
bro.
your 5 are amazing.
Too many movies with 5.
I try to get too heady with number 4.
Yeah, that was really. That might replace my Sean Penn pick.
Nah, it's number 4. It's not number 1, dog.
If you just said
Sean
Make
Penn.
number 1,
Sean
bro.
Penn.
At least he's an actor.
He's an actor.
Yeah, at least he fits the criterion.
Does someone get killed in Unforgiven with a gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's action.
So in the bedroom,
Someone
in the
gets
bedroom,
killed
in the bedroom,
with a
Nick Stahl's
gun?
character gets killed by her abusive ex-boyfriend, and then he gets shot in the end. 2 people die from guns. Not
Wait,
an
what is
action
this?
movie.
What is this?
In the bedroom, this sad-ass fucking domestic drama.
Wait, in Unforgiven?
No, in the bedroom.
No, in the.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know what
Is
that
a
is,
movie.
dog.
That's what I'm saying, because it's not an
Yeah.
action movie.
No, but Unforgiven is sick, and it is an action movie.
It is sick.
Dude,
I
my
love Unforgiven.
favorite, my favorite Will Smith action movie is definitely Hitch.
Hey,
Because
you're
of the
not-
sick
you're not-
wave runner scene.
You're not using your silver tongue to get out of this one, all right?
I will murk the waters. I will murk them. Here's the thing. I already
is there a
lost.
second-
Chad, good W, dog.
Best, get the fuck out of here. Best shooting scene in a movie, in a Western, though, I'll say this. Best action scene in a Western. Quick and the Dead's pretty dope, but it's a little too cartoonish. Open Range
Yes.
with Kevin Costner.
Yes.
Dude, that
Yes.
final action scene is sick as, like, dude,
Robert Duvall,
the
Kevin
way guys
Costner.
fly
yes.
when they get hit by bullets.
Yeah. It's very cool.
Tombstone, sick too, but not enough action thrills, I don't think.
Because it's a lot of like point,
Quick draw.
shoot, and then cut to somebody getting hit by a bullet, which is it can work a lot, but sometimes it just feels like.
But very
it's just a
badass
little boring.
characters.
Yeah, great character. Better than Wyatt Earp. Like, it'd almost be like comparing Tombstone and Wyatt Earp, and Tombstone is better than Wyatt Earp. for
Yeah.
me.
I mean Huckleberry.
Yeah. Dude,
right,
Doc
should-
Holliday's the man.
Should we,
Waterworld.
I don't know. Do we have time to do cues or should we
Oh,
just
no
get
one
into the
mentioned
other
Jurassic
stuff?
Park,
No,
bro.
no cues.
Jurassic
Yeah?
Park?
You are down?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Is it cool if I take a leak real quick?
Yeah. Oh, Jurassic Park is sick. That's a good one. Oh, you know what else I didn't? I almost said that was almost my sci-fi movie, Minority Report.
I thought about it too for a second. I thought about that too.
That's an
great
amazing
fucking movie.
Amazing movie. And cool action. All right, let me get my laptop and then we'll do this.
What's up, guys? I'm interrupting this podcast so you know once again that we are brought to you by the legends at Liquid Death. This is a sick new canned water company. Canned what up, helping out the environment. Say no to plastic. Say what up to Liquid Death if you want to murder your thirst with a sick looking tall boy ass can that makes you feel like you're the coolest dude on the planet when you're drinking water. You know, all these other, it's like, when else do you have the opportunity to just drink water, be healthy, but also look like a badass, just freaking curbing it at 7-Eleven, just cranking down some H2O, nourishing your body with hydration, but also looking like a straight up beast. Murder your thirst, dudes. If you don't want to look lame, drink Liquid Death. And I guarantee that you won't look lame, and you're also going to say, what up, death to plastic. F you, plastic. Liquid Death also donates 10% of profits to help kill plastic pollution forever. Yes. It's all recyclable material. It's going to help save the environment. You look cool. It's crispy tall boy with good ass water that's going to keep you fresh to death. They got hardcore merch that's sick. You can get at Whole Foods, Sprouts, 7-Eleven. Bring it to a bachelor party. Chicks dig it. Dudes dig it. Everyone likes Liquid Death. Get it now. Go to liquiddeath.com/go deep to get free shipping on all water and merch. That's liquiddeath.com/go deep to get free shipping on all water and merch. Grab some now. It's Whole Foods, Sprouts, or 7-Eleven now, and totally murder that thirst. We're also brought to you by the legends at Manscaped. Manscaped, thank you so much for keeping our trims peeved, for looking after our hogs, for making sure that our dinks are looking fresh and clean. Because what am I thankful for this holiday season? I'm thankful for pubes and the fact that I get to trim them. And the fact that I can use Manscaped, the Lawnmower 4.0, and I can feel comfortable about how I'm treating my dink, because I know I'm not going to cut my nuts, and I know I'm going to make my dink look fresh. I mean, you can't really do much better than that. That just fired me up. And you can get the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0, where they got, the Lawnmower 4.0, the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, crop preserver ball deodorant, crop reviver toner, performance boxer briefs, travel bag to hold your goodies. If you're looking for the perfect gift, get this one because you need to get on the Manscaped train now. 4,000K LED spotlight. You want that on your nuts. So get 20% off plus free shipping with the code GODEEP at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code GODEEP at manscaped.com. Be thankful this holiday season for the best gift of all from Manscaped. Your balls will thank you. Finally, we are brought to you by the legends at Rumpel. What up, Rumpel? They are on a mission to introduce the world to better blankets. So on a surf and ski trip throughout California, these dudes who are cool, super cool because they're in a van, they're living the van life, and they're in sub-zero temperatures, crushing some whiskey. They're like, what if we made a sleeping bag blanket that made people super comfy and look fresh to death? That's where Rumpel came in. What up? The original puffy blanket made with premium outdoor gear keeps you warm. Also good for snuggling on the couch if you're watching a movie, crushing a movie, just cozy at home, or you're on the beach, whatever. They also donate 1% of revenue to beach-friendly nonprofits like Save the Waves. You can give yourself the gift of giving back to Mother Nature. I love my Rumpel blanket. I crushed Miami Vice in my Rumpel blanket. I was nice and cozy and warm. And I said, what up? I'm helping save the earth. So go to rumpel.com, enter code DEEP15 for 15% off your first order. They're water resistant, packable into their own stuff sack. What up? Go to rumpel.com, enter code DEEP15 for 15% off your first order. That's rumpel, RUMPL.com, with code DEEP15 for 15% off your first order. Back to the show.
All right, let's do some cues. What up, Chad and GT? I'm preparing to propose to my dank GF soon. I need some help with a potential future issue. I don't have a true squad. I have a lot of friends, but the thing is I don't have many close friends that I would pick outside of 2 guys. My GF, on the other hand, has like 7 to 8 potential bridesmaids. I know things don't have to be even, but still worries me. Would love your advice. Thanks, Big D. Dude, I got a quick one off the top. I would just ask some acquaintances to be your groomsmen. I think that's pretty hilarious. I think have your 2 best friends and then just some dudes that you're kind of close to. And then see how they react to getting asked as well. Like someone you've had like a good time with once, like, hey man, I decided you're one of my groomsmen. And then I think once you pick them to be your groomsmen, there will be this like unconscious or maybe conscious desire from both sides to make it worthy of that. So then you guys will start kicking it all the time. And then all of a sudden you do have some best buds.
Yeah, dude. I mean, planning a wedding, I'm like, bro, either of you have siblings, you throw them in there. Don't worry about it. Just be like, hey, all your friends that you want in your wedding, put all your friends in the wedding. I don't have that many great friends, but guess what? That's a powerful thing, dude. It's like Doc Holliday's like, man, I got 1 million friends. I don't.
Right.
You know? And that's fucking fine, dude. So don't even trip about it. Don't even stress about it. It's going to be all good. Let the wedding planner worry about it. Get a wedding planner. I've tried to do it without a wedding planner. They're the best. You need one. You need a decision maker. And so let them worry about it, dude. Fucking recruit a dog, whatever it takes to make it look aesthetically okay. Walking down the aisle, you're fine, bro.
That's kind of cool if he only has 1 person.
That's even sicker. You know what? Cut your other friend out, dude.
Yeah, just go 1. But does that become a subtle commentary on how many bridesmaids the wife has?
Nah.
I'm overthinking.
Let her have fun. Everyone does their one.
I think you got to tell her, bring that number down just a little bit, because there's got to be tiers. So like,
yeah.
Does she really need 8? Because that's a big number. Like the gap. Also, have one of her bridesmaids just be the officiant. You already knocked one off the list. Have her bring that number down. If it could be like, if it's the difference between like 5 and 8, or like 6 and 8, because there's got to be tiers in there.
True.
So have her bring it down, and then if you have 2, and then even if you ask a couple more who you're not super close with, at least it's closer. You know what I mean? But like there are moves you can make just to bring the number down, so it's not as big of a gap that you have to fill.
And you could also just put one of her friends on your side. What's wrong with that?
Totally.
Nothing crazy about that.
I concur.
All right, greetings, fathers of Stoke. I'm a 21-year-old stoker who just graduated college a few months ago. Recently, I've been struggling with finding a happy medium between self-restraint and indulgent. On nights when I don't go out or do something fun, I feel a sense of anxiousness that I might be missing out on some aspects of my early 20s. But when I do let go a bit, I feel guilty or that I might be doing something better for myself by staying in and not indulging to all my vices. Do you think it's possible to find a way to balance the party side of me that just wants to let loose with the part of me that craves productivity and order? Or is it just part of the human condition to have to deal with these 2 sides that are fundamentally at odds with each other? Any thoughts or input would be greatly appreciated. Love the pod and the small dong activism. Keep up the stoke.
Dude, that's the story of my life. I've been struggling with that. I've been struggling with that for like 10 years. I don't know, because I'll have bouts of sobriety, and then I'll have bouts when I'm like drinking and stuff. But I think with the nature of what we do, for me at least, it's performance and stuff. You just have to. For me, I have to have my mind all there. If I'm like hungover, I can't. I just know I can't. Reach my full potential with regards to performance and creativity. So it's sort of easy for me to lean more towards the side of sobriety. But then not like, whenever I am sober for a long time, I just have these intense cravings and desires to just blow it all up, blow off all the steam, and just, like we finished this thing on Thursday and I just got blacked out because I hadn't been drunk in like a year. And it was too much. And now I'm just caught in this sort of like debate. I'm like, I don't, am I just not meant to party anymore? I don't know. Because it makes me so sad. not that debate, but just like the hangover makes me like intensely anxious and depressed and like takes away all joy for life. So I'm like, but then I just want to fucking rage. I don't know. So I don't know what to tell you, dude, but I'd go towards what gives you more long term. I'd lean more towards the sobriety side and give you what gives you. I think if you really think about it, if you want to look back on these years and be like, what would you be more proud of? What would yourself 10 years from now be more proud of? And I'd go with that.
What do you guys think?
I think you're in your 20s, dude. Go easy on yourself. You can be all right, dude. And I think we put ultimatums. Even, Chad, what you were just saying of like, oh, I'm partying. Am I not meant to party anymore? It's like, you're meant to party sometimes.
Yeah.
And
you're not meant to party all times.
I think it's true, too. Like, you don't have to make, especially if you're 21, and it doesn't sound like you've, like, done anything bad. You're just, like, being hard on yourself, which is good. But, like, you don't have to make up your mind completely on these things. Like, you can pick and choose and let it evolve organically. I think maybe the thinking about it so hard, you know what I mean, is that's stressful too. So don't beat yourself up.
And the thing, if you're feeling FOMO because all the boys are going out, like I think like in college sometimes a lot of dudes would go out, but if you could just get one to hang back and like, let's crush a couple episodes of Band of Brothers, and maybe you don't drink at all, maybe you have 2 beers, but that way you're like hanging out with one of your boys, you're doing something. And then you might still have a little bit of FOMO, but at least you're doing something with a friend that you're not going to feel too bad about it. You know what I mean? That like, oh, all the dudes are out there raging. And just also like, I don't know, try having, if you normally drink however many drinks, knock a couple off the top and just stop there. And you'll probably have a good time. You'll still be chatty, have a little bit, but like not have like, if you just do that a couple times where you just mix those in, like, oh, this is a night where I'm going to stay in, or this is a night where I just drink a little less, you'll just get used to it and you won't feel as bad. Like you're missing out on stuff.
Yeah, I guess I agree with that. I was leaning more towards if his drinking is problematic, which I'm not sure he alluded to. I think he's just feeling guilty.
And your drinking's not a problem. It just beats you up the next day. Like you're very nice to be around.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, you should just
hangovers are a bust. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when I'm alone, it's it gets weird.
Well, hey man, dude. Hey, me and you both, dude.
When you can't put, I always say you're like in a high performing automobile. You can't put bad gas in it.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
But once in a while you're at the station and you're just like, hey.
I know. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
If you're that hungover, you just got to reach out to somebody and be like, I need to just.
Yeah,
come over and watch TV with me, please.
No, I don't even know what to do. Yeah, I don't know.
Bro, what you do is you text your boys. We bring over some breakfast burritos. We kick it, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like I said,
we had a meeting
put on
the next
Band of
day.
Brothers.
We had a meeting the next day.
Hanging out.
Could not tell at all that you were suffering.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. I think. Yeah. I'm just hard on myself, I guess.
Yeah.
You're a high operator.
Sorry, guys.
So is this
It
guy.
happens. It's the fear cave,
You don't
dude.
have to
It's
apologize.
tough.
The fear cave. Yeah.
That's what hangovers
I've been in
are.
it. I'm gonna get to it in my beef of the week.
Never apologize for your true feelings, dude.
Oh, thanks.
Just like I will never apologize for choosing Unforgiven.
You guys.
You don't have to apologize, but you just blew it.
Hey, you best clear on out the back.
You guys are supportive bros, and I appreciate that.
Yeah,
You're our
of course,
fucking
man.
dog, dude.
Yeah, we
Thank
got your
you.
back. We're all gonna do some blow after this pod, and you're
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron, you brought some, right?
Yeah.
yeah. Stokers, Chad, JT, and anyone else. Listener from England here. The pod helps me get through the supermarket night shifts. Recently, my best mate Dan has found out that his girlfriend of nearly 3 years cheated on him with another one of the boys on one occasion over a year ago. We've all decided to cut him from the friend group. However, it seems like Dan is going to forgive and get back with his GF after a short break because she has pretty much told him if it wasn't for him, she'd be in a really gnarly way emotionally or something along those lines. What advice should I give to my boy to end things with his cheating girlfriend despite the emotional blackmail, as it would clearly be the best thing for him to do?
He's got to cut her loose. I was going to say, originally I was going to say, I like that he's forgiving her. It's empowering. It's moving on. It sounds like a one-off thing. But the fact that she's saying, no, if you leave me, I might do this or that. And it's sort of gaslighting him. So he's got to get out of this. It's emotionally abusive.
But it's his friend, right?
Yeah, that's the thing.
No, his girlfriend is saying that.
No, it's
though.
his.
But this guy's speaking on
friend's
behalf of his
girlfriend.
boy who's getting back together with the girl. It's like he's removed
He's
one
one
spot
step.
from it. Yeah.
Oh, he's got to tell his friend to get out of that relationship.
Yeah. I just don't know, but does that like...
How?
Yeah, it doesn't... You're not going to do
No,
that.
you tell him, you go, bro, she's emotionally abusing you.
You can totally say that. And I've said that to friends, but I've noticed that most of the time people have to like run the course that they want. You're right. But like, I do feel like if this dude wants to get back together with her, he has something in him that feels like he needs to fix this or forgive her. And it's hard to jar someone out of that way of thinking if you're not that person.
Yeah, like I do agree with you. I just don't know if it's going to work.
Yeah, it won't work. That's all you can do is give him that notion, tell him that, because he's already feeling it in that email. I guess I missed one step removed, but yeah, everyone's got to make their own choices, man. You can just try to set yourself up your friend up for the best success.
Yeah.
And maybe it's like I'm only going to say this once, but this isn't right. It's emotionally abusive. It's not a right way to have a relationship, and I don't think you should get back together with her. But I'll support you no matter what you do. But that's just how I feel, or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like that.
Now it's probably, yeah, and you want to tell him, yeah, you want to tell him, but those are, if he's got his mind made up, it's tough.
It's really hard.
Yeah. All right. You guys ready for the next part?
Mm-hmm.
Chad, who's your beef of the week, dog?
My beef of the week is sometimes I get into like a media rut, like a consumption rut. You know, it's like podcasts. I don't know what to listen to. Music. I'm listening to the same shit over and over again. TV. There's like you were talking about this. You know, and sometimes, yeah. Right now, it's like when I'm in the car, I'm like kind of like I don't know what to listen to, and it bothers me. You know, because I like driving, I like listening to shit. But now I'm sort of like, you know, whenever I drive, I'm listening to the same deep house track like 100 times. I listen to Rogan. Rogan guests only like get me like here and there. And yeah, I'm just sort of I'm in that rut. Although I did start listening to Smartless with Jason Bateman, Will Arnett, and Sean Hayes. Thank you. And that's a sick podcast. But yeah, that always bothers me when I'm like it's just when you get into that rut where you're like, I don't know what to consume entertainment wise. I just don't want to drive with my thoughts. That sounds lame. So
It's tough, dude.
yeah, it's my beef.
Strider, what's your beef of the week?
Dude, my beef of the week is with catch-up phone calls.
Nice.
And maybe it's not part on me. It takes two to tango. But it's like, dude, if you're going to be on the phone with me for more than 15 minutes, what's going on? What's going on?
I call you with 15-minute phone calls all the time.
Yeah, but I love my dog.
Oh, thanks, man.
And the thing is we're already caught up, but we're diving into stuff that we're already have awareness of and talking about more in depth.
Right.
But I'm talking about like maybe siblings, maybe, you know, other people where it's like, dude, hey, so what's going on? Huh? I don't know, dude. Like, what's going on? Like, I'll see you when I'm going to see you in a little bit. And maybe this is me being a curmudgeon and a bit of a bad guy, but I'm like, dude, I'm not about to do this over the phone. I don't want to do this over the phone. But I will say my savior has been the Bluetooth in the car. If I got a long drive, boom, boom. And here's what I found out. They're doing that to me when I'm not on a long drive. And that's where my beef is. So if you're catching up with me on the phone and we're not both on a long drive, you don't do it. You don't do it. If we're both on a long drive, if I'm in traffic, 45 minutes plus, 405, whatever, What's going on? What happened? What'd you have for lunch? I'll talk about it all
We're
goddamn
helping
day.
each other.
Yeah, that we're getting through this together. If I'm at home on the computer or handling my own shit, nah, I ain't catching up with you. If you're in your commute back home from work, hey man, just seeing what's going on, and you used to keep bringing up topics, get the fuck out of here.
Altruistic reciprocity.
Yeah. Sometimes I gotta go, hey man, and it's this phrase that I don't like saying. I gotta let you go. You know what I mean? Like, hey, gotta let you go, because it's such like a condescending. I hate that
Yeah,
phrase.
you could soften it to I gotta run.
Yeah. That's a better move. I gotta run. Hey man, I gotta run, but really I don't. It's like, no, hey, I gotta get back to
No
my
one ever
fucking
has
life.
to run.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop off.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off.
Do that. 'Cause it's like, look, I'm done.
What do you?
But it's so tough to do because they're like, yeah, and then blah blah blah. And my coworker said this to me, and I'm like,
Or sometimes this is what you can always tell when someone's stretching it too far. And I don't like silences, but you'll let the silence happen after a little lull. You're like, oh yeah, it was a crazy game. Like, I don't know if, Russ Westbrook's fitting in with the Lakers. And then silence. And they go, okay, so what else? And then you're like, no.
bro, I love that you just said that. Literally, my dad's phrase is, we'll have long silences on the phone like this. Then my dad will go, so what else? Literally like that.
It's a very dad
So
move.
what else?
Yeah.
And it's like something that only a dad gets away with,
Yeah.
but I'm like, and you feel that accountability to your dad, and you got to search for something. I don't know, I got this on Thursday that might be something of a meeting that I have, and you're like, I don't know, there's nothing else, dude.
Right.
I just jacked off.
Yeah.
Trying to
great
chill.
Sometimes you gotta hit him back with
great
literally
beef.
nothing.
Yeah. So
That's it.
like all beef, part of it's with me, but mainly just only if you're gonna do an unload catch-up phone call, make sure the other person's on a road trip or something else.
Cristobal.
My beef is with Christmas before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Grove's already Christmassy. I don't like it.
Strider was upset about this last night.
Agreed.
Yeah, it makes me upset every year. It never changes. Just wait. Just wait a couple weeks. Thanksgiving's right around the corner. It's the best. Let's just focus on that, and then you can put up all the Christmas decorations you want.
Nice. My beef of the week is with how hammered I got at this wedding this past weekend. I just was on a different level than everybody else. I mean, traditionally these people party pretty hard, and I'm used to raging with them, and I just I missed the unspoken memo on everybody else's energy. I got wasted. I think we were coming off a big long project. I had some steam to burn off. I was like a good citizen throughout. I had a lot of ego cooking up. I was coming at people full force. I was looking to get intense with people with the conversation, and I was just looking for someone to match me. And I was bulldozing, and I woke up with just that pain. That pain. You just wish you could take that Men in Black memory thing to everyone you talked to the night before. And then someone from the wedding woke up around the same time as me, and I was outside, and they just walked out and they looked at me and they went, ha. I just so bad wanted them to be like, hey man, you were great last night. They just went, ha. And they kept walking.
Oh, that's horrible.
I was throwing out a lot of opinions on a lot of stuff. Like I was like, yeah, I think Ben Shapiro beat that guy's ass in that debate. I was like, I do think that, but I was like, I don't need to be saying these things. And yeah, it was just a lot. And I don't even know who noticed or who was paying attention, but a couple people got stuck in my crosshairs, and they had to feel it. I feel bad for that. But yeah. That's so to that kid who was drinking, like, if you stay home, you avoid those things. But I'm good for about 2 or 3 of those a year.
Dude, there's no worse feeling.
Yeah, and I never see them coming.
If you have to drive home too,
Yeah. It's the worst.
Not drive home drunk. You're talking about the next day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
next day,
Yeah.
that Sunday, especially you had a long drive too, huh?
I see photos of myself from it, and you can see in my eyes the demon.
Yeah.
The demon came out.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I care what people think about me. I want people to think I'm a sweet, considerate guy. So when I act otherwise, it beats me up a little bit. So I'm still in the fear cave. I'm still in the shame cave. It happens to people, but yeah, I'll just try and be better. I sent a few texts out being like, whoa. hey, my bad.
I'm sure it's not as bad
Yeah.
Yeah.
as it
Yeah,
feels.
there wasn't anything like, it was like little social misdemeanors, but it was I think people could just look at me and see that I was acting like I was on coke basically, but I wasn't. I was just fucking hammered.
Well, that's hard to do. So that's impressive.
That is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think people really think about it they never think about it as much as you.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure they've forgotten about it already. I mean, no one really just sits around and like stews on shit like that. I certainly
Yeah.
don't.
Well, JT pinned the groom.
Oh.
No,
Well,
Yeah.
that's sick though. That's sick.
There was a look in his eyes where I was like, this guy wants to get double-legged.
Yeah.
And then I took him down and I looked around and everyone was like, nah, that wasn't the energy at all.
yeah.
So,
You know,
I was
where you
like,
from, dude? Boston? Get T-crabbed. Just fucking did it to him, dude.
And then, yeah, and there was fun parts too, but it was, after you vomit, you should probably stop drinking.
It's a good rule of thumb, dude. That's a good rule of thumb.
And I was just walking up to him like, I threw up. I'm going to get another shot.
Ruppelmans.
Do you want a shot? You want a shot, huh? You know what, bartender, let me get 8 shots. I'm like walking around just looking for people to, I'm like, basically what I'm doing is I'm begging, please come to where I'm at.
Most weddings
It's
don't serve
fun.
shots.
Yeah, it's weird. Like you have to get ice or something like that. Like you need like a drink neat.
And and it was a great party otherwise. It was super fun. Everyone there's like awesome, but I was flew too close to the sun.
You were probably a footnote in most people's weekends.
True.
God willing.
Yeah.
From your mouth to God's ears. All right, Chad, who's your babe of the week?
My babe of the week is Salma Hayek. I've never done. I mean, I have, but I don't know how often I've done just like a classic babe. She's just a babe. I just want to give her a shout out. Just Salma Hayek, what up?
She's all time.
So
Yeah.
fire, dude.
Beautiful, good actress.
Great actress.
Yeah, great actress. Yeah.
Just
But I appreciate you because you were going for just a straight up babe.
Yeah, I was like, she's my babe. I saw her in like the poster for Eternals. I was like, she crushes.
She is awesome.
she's the leader.
Oh, she is? Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Strider, who's your babe?
My baby of the week's gotta be my freaking dank ass fiance, dude. Just fucking, dude. She's been really crushing it, dude. I mentioned on last pod, she sort of threw me a curveball about like, dude, let's do our wedding in San Diego when we were gonna do Santa Barbara. But dude, she's having fire ideas, dude. Putting together a registry and just really sort of being a general. So just gotta shout out to that, dude. That leadership capabilities that she has, and just absolutely having a beast mode and vision.
And dude, you're a cool customer too, because you were there to like, you understand it's like her day, and so you're just trying to facilitate.
Yeah, dude. That's how I view weddings. I'm like, dude, this is about the bride, dude. I want her to have a freaking dank ass time. I'm a part of it, a key part of it, but I want to just be there and be sick. And honestly, the only things that I have are like, I need my fucking bros to be there for this, and she's been like, for sure. So that's all good.
Nice.
Other than that, it's like, I don't know, dude. Although she did want to have some vegan food served, and we went and tried the vegan food spot, and it was a little heavy, so we might veer away from that.
Heavy?
It sat heavy. I gotta tell you, it sat heavy. We went to
Like
the spot.
just vegan food, or like have
100% plant-based menu at the wedding, which is also bold. I told her, I go, look, like, I don't know about that. I'm like, I eat steak. I look forward to a nice steak at a wedding. Like, I kind of like that.
I'd push back on that.
I know. I kind of want to push back. And so I'm like, and I did push back. In fact, she was ready to put down the down payment on the spot. And I'm like, hold up. Let's wait and try the food because they were getting a new chef. And they did. And we tried it. And it was pretty dank. But we both ate it. And we're like, dude, I don't know if people are going to rage after this. They're going to want to like sleep.
You might have a gassy wedding party.
What
100%.
what were the options?
Dude, it's like bar food because it's at a brewery, modern times.
Oh,
and so it's like, one of them's like a buffalo chicken thing and like a slider.
buffalo cauliflower.
Yeah. Buffalo cauliflower, exactly.
It's a classic combo.
And it's dank. It tastes good, but you eat it and it's like a lot of breads, and then it's beer and wine, and you're like,
A lot of people holding in farts.
a lot of farts, dude.
It's hard to dance when that's what's going down.
Yeah, you can't be farting on the D floor, dude.
No.
That's gonna clear it out.
Yeah.
I like catering to the minority too in terms of the dietary options, because I think there's something kind of like, it gives it an identity to your your proceedings. You know what I mean? But none of us are gonna be eating good.
Yeah, I guess I'll bring a sandwich.
But you know what? But your lady will be stoked. Yeah, we'll all take off and go get some subs.
Dude,
across the street.
there's a lot of dank stuff around. But it's like, what do you do at a wedding? You get people hammered and you feed them, and then you dance. That's what you're doing.
Chris, who's your babe of the week?
My baby Louie's got to be my dank ass fiance.
Oh, let's go, dude. Let's go, dude.
Yeah, we got married in 12 days,
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's sick.
and you dudes are gonna be there. I'm fucking pumped.
It's going to be the best.
I can't wait to see her in her dress. It's sitting in the closet down the hall. I haven't looked at it.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, good. Dude, my fiance keeps trying to show me dresses. She's like, hey, how do you think I look in this? And I go, don't show me.
That's what friends and family are for. You show it to the ladies in your life.
Bro, exactly. I'm like, I want to be surprised.
My cuteness meter's about to explode.
I am going to see her before the wedding because we're going to do pictures
Of
before.
course.
Because I don't want, when cocktail hour is a long time, it's because they're doing a fuckload of photos after the wedding. We're going to be in and out so that we can get to
Michael Mann
the
precision.
partying. Yeah, exactly. So I will see her before, but also it's like an hour before the wedding is different than, I don't want to see it now.
Exactly, bro. And you're going to get that first, the photographer's going to snipe you, bro. She's gonna
The
snipe
first
you.
look, you do it. You know, they cover your eyes and they take photos of it. It's gonna be great.
My babe of the week is from my past, from another wedding, where I pitched a better game. But I was at this wedding, and I ended up like making out with this gal, and we were having a great time. And she had brought a +1. It was this dude. You know what I mean? And I was like, "Yo, are you guys together?" She's like, "No, it's just my friend." And I was like, "Really? Okay." It was, you know, I kind of couldn't make heads or tails of it. I was staying somewhere else, and we were at the place where she was staying, and then I go back to her room, and she's got her friend and her boyfriend on the other bed, and then it's me, her, and her guy friend in one bed, and we're just hanging out, and then we leave for a little bit to like just make out, and then we come back, and I couldn't get back to my place. There's no Uber, so I just ended up sleeping in bed with her and the guy. Just 5 people in this room and me, her and this, you know, she's in the middle, great, thankfully. But then this guy, and I really mean this like with the utmost, like I'm not trying to like, I don't think he cared, honestly. And this was an indicator of that, is that in the morning when I woke up, I said goodbye to her. He woke up, and I go, all right, man, later. And he comes over and he gave me a hug. Just a great guy. I mean, I couldn't believe what was happening in the moment. I was like, this is a bizarre situation. He made it all feel so normal. Like I could feel in his hug, he's like, bro, I'm just a cool guy.
Yeah.
And I was like, I hugged him and I was like, you are a cool guy. And he's my baby of the week. And he was like a handsome dude. Like, I don't think he was like, he's just a cool guy. I want to keep hanging out with him, but it was years ago. I don't even remember his name really. But if you hear this, bro, reach out.
Dude, it's a beast.
Or be a groomsman at that one guy's wedding who's missing dudes. You'd be a fucking stud on there. That didn't sound like I was being mean to that guy.
No.
No.
That'd be sick if you and Chad filled in to be like groomsmen for dudes who needed them.
Oh, dude,
that'd
I'm
be fun.
down.
It's not a bad call.
That's fun, dude. I love a wedding.
Have bros
all
backs.
All of us.
Yeah, us 4 will do. Dude, there's
not a
4 of
bad
us.
call,
Us
dude.
4 will do it. Tell us where it's at. We will do
That's
it.
a great call, dude.
I love
Dude, we
weddings.
should go.
That'd be sick.
I have a blast at every wedding that I go to. They're always fun.
That guy would, it'll be so much fun, dude.
Yeah, dude, us
Yeah.
4 will be your groomsmen, and we'll all sit at different tables.
Yeah, I'll sit wherever. Put me on any table. Utility, bro. Let's go.
Yeah.
Chris will give me some good shrooms because I do shrooms now. It'll be nice.
Are you gonna do them? Are you multiple shroom guy?
I've done them twice.
You've done them twice. When was the last time you did?
I did them at a Primus concert. I did less than the original time that Chris was there because I didn't have Chris with me, so I was a little afraid.
Well,
But I'll tell
the
you,
wedding, you could do them there.
hey, if you're down, if you do them later in the night and you're like, hey, I'm shrooming, come find me. I'm down.
I just have to stay sober for like a certain stretch.
Of course.
And then it's, you know.
Once you're at that stretch, I'm going to be there.
Chad, who's your legend?
My legend is my like. It was gonna be my beef, my like party sensitivity, but I'm trying to look at it as a positive.
Nice.
Because you know, I appreciate it. Because I don't know.
It's part of you.
Yeah, it's a part of me. It's who I am. So that's how I'm looking at it.
I think it's sick. I would almost label it empathy over sensitivity. I think it's more rounded than just sensitivity. I think it's there's a level of compassion and a level of introspection and a level of dankness.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
We got to go out with these two guys because they're.
No, dude,
they
honestly,
must have just hit it too hard. You guys are both coming off the same thing.
Yeah.
You guys are both down in the dumps, so we should go out like
But at least Chad's
soonish
nice
to try
when
and
he's
get
knocked
over.
out.
No, you're a nice guy, dude. You're
Yeah,
just being
he's
too hard on
evil.
yourself.
Yeah,
dude.
and he was evil. He was pulling people's chairs out for pregnant women. You know?
Yeah. You tabletop somebody, dude. A little kid, dude.
Yeah, he kept pantsing the father.
If you guys would have been there, I did think about that. I was like, dude, if I had more bros here, someone would have grabbed me and just been like, hey,
That
buddy.
reined you in.
Hey, buddy.
We would have duct taped him to your bed, like duct taped him to a chair in your room.
Because I do listen. Like, if someone tells me something, even when I'm blacked out, I'm like, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen you. I've seen
just
you're
got-
fine.
We
dude.
got to get these guys back on the horse to where they don't have crushing shame about
Yeah,
it. You know?
dude.
Like we just have a nice, clean, fun time.
It's gonna be your wedding, dude. It's gonna be your wedding where we go out and have a nice fucking good time, dude.
right.
Smash cut to Chad, super sad, me throwing tables over.
Yeah.
Strider, who's your legend?
Dude, my legend of the week, I saw today. Dude, it was Chad's dinner. Dude, I saw your dinner. Dude, you had the best dinner I've ever seen, bro.
What was it?
Bro, correct me if I'm wrong. You had flank steak and then some dank ass like a fruit medley.
Yeah.
Dude,
Bro.
yeah, dude, this is too good.
Bro, I saw that because I've been eating a little bit naughty lately, dude, and I've been like, I need to clean it up. Then I saw your dinner and I'm like, that's how I need to do it. Dude, you had the best looking dinner I've ever seen in my life, dude.
Dude, thank you, man.
It was fucking good ass steak and some solid fruit, and I was like, whoa. Usually I'd be like, steak, I need a veggie and a carb. You don't need that.
No.
You had
Fruit.
steak and some fruit.
Fruit and meat.
It's fucking genius, dude. That was fucking genius dinner, dude.
Wait. Are you for real right now?
I'm more for real than I've ever been. Chad, dude, your dinner was fire tonight, dude.
Nice, man.
I
That was
I
beautiful.
appreciate.
Thank you, dude. I get it now why people would put pictures of their food on social media. Like if you put a picture of that on social media, I'd be like, fuck yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I never really thought about it that way. Thank you.
Sick.
It's worth sharing. Chris, who's your legend?
Mike Tomlin,
Oh, dude,
nice,
let's go.
dude. Hell yeah.
head coach of the Steelers. Is he still the youngest dude to ever win a Super Bowl as a head coach?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, McVay lost.
Yeah.
Total legend. I love the guy. Years ago, earlier in his career, saw him go for it on 4th and goal. Didn't get it. He'd cut over to him and he's just going, it's all right. It's okay. We're good. We're good. We won that game.
It's pretty unflappable.
Yeah. And he's just a cool dude.
That's awesome.
He is the man, dude.
That's it.
Steelers coaches, possibly the best cutaways to their reactions. Like Bill Cowher and Tomlin are basically the only Steelers coaches I've ever watched. Very
Same.
great. Very different, but very great.
When they're straight out of
cut-tos.
central casting for a coach.
Yes.
They look the part.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's a huge part of it. My legend of the week is Martha, who
Oh, nice.
worked on our project here. Sorry we always have to be vague, guys. I know it's annoying as shit, but in time we'll be able to say everything. It's really not our call. And then she was just amazing. She was a script supervisor, which means she had to like keep track to make sure everything fit together, which is like on the way we do things is a really tough gig. And she just always had great suggestions, was always on top of it, was always supportive, but could like put you in the right direction when you were off target. And yeah, it was just a really tough job. And she was just awesome the whole way through. Super fun to hang with. Yeah, she's just the best.
A sweetheart.
And so cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just always a good hang. And yeah,
Very positive and fun.
the best.
Good vibes always.
Yeah. And I'm going to miss the whole crew. I'm going to keep naming people as the episodes go on. But
The best.
yeah, I'm starting with Martha. She was awesome.
Legend.
Chad, what's your quote of the week?
Mine comes from Fabio.
Oh, hell yeah. dude.
Because I shaved the top of my dome. I decided to, pay homage to someone else who, who sort of identifies with their hair. Lamborghini outperforms Ferrari every time.
Whoa.
Fuck.
There's another Fabio quote that I was tempted to do, but it was a little too. Was Kim Kardashian is trash.
Amazing, dude.
Just Fabio quotes. Those are the two.
Amazing.
Strider, what's your quote of the week?
My quote of the week is from a movie that I wished would have been on my list, but Chris wisely took it. and it is the frost. Sometimes it makes the blade stick. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
So fucking good.
Oh, yeah. Chris?
Talent is like a marksman who hits a target which others cannot reach. Genius is like the marksman who hits a target which others cannot even see. Ooh. And that's philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer.
Oh, he's a beast, man. Yeah. My quote of the week is, my brother taught me this before we started the pod. He had a Latin teacher in high school who told him that carpe diem, because my brother was talking about how in translation, like a lot of things don't get translated accurately. So everyone says carpe diem means seize the day, but your teacher told you it actually means harvest the day is a more accurate definition. And I think harvesting the day has a lot more to it than like seizing the day is just all action, you know, just grab it, go out there, get it. Harvest the day is like put some thought into it. Really think about what you're doing. Really milk this for all that it has for your nourishment and for your sustenance. And I think it's kind of cooler. So I'm going harvest the day.
I love that, dude. That's great.
And thanks for that nugget. It's all you, baby.
It's fucking rad.
Nice.
Mr. Gerlach, thanks, dog.
Chad, what's your phrase of the week for getting after it?
This is for the trees.
Nice.
Sick.
That's what you said before you lopped off the top of your dome.
For the trees.
Strider.
Strength and honor.
Nice.
To stay awake all night adds a day to your life.
Dude,
Oh, let's go.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's from Even Cowgirls Get the Blues. It's a book.
How'd you
The
find
way you
that?
looked at
It's amazing, dude. It's a great, dude.
I read it recently, and I've been writing down good quotes from stuff that I read.
Oh, dude,
Nice.
you're on top
Underline,
of it.
fucking right, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run it back. I think I did this one 2 episodes ago, but I'm gonna turn it into my phrase of the week this time. Opening quote from the Cowboys book. There's a lot of things you can do in this life. Stabbing your teammate in the neck with scissors is not one of them.
It's amazing, dude.
I was listening and it scratched me up
So good, dude.
I just imagine a guy talking to the press and just like summarizing it like that. I'm like, you nailed it.
It's so funny, dude.
All right, guys, that's it. We should talk about the Aaron Rodgers thing next time.
Yeah.
Dudes, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, it was fun. Eager to get everybody's feedback.
Yeah.
It was a blast, dude.
I can't believe I got last and he picked Unforgiven.
Hey, that's
Look,
just
look,
Aaron,
look,
though.
look,
that you
that's just
still-
Aaron.
No, I know, but I got some soul searching I got to do regardless.
No. You had a great list, and I have a great list, and Aaron's
No,
wrong.
you didn't. So
Yeah.
No, my list is sick as fuck, dude. This is my 4th pick, bro.
Stokers, if you want to help raise awareness, shave a line down the top of your dome, down the middle. Send in a photo where we post it, and we're going to let the world know about deforestation.
It's true, dude.
Fuck
Let's
yeah. Do
Gotta
it.
Stop.
It's a
Gotta
huge.
stop it.
It's a great cause. It truly is, dude. It's good for the planet. It's good for everything. So
Thanks, brother.
Hell yeah.
Looking forward to your haircut. No, I'm just kidding.
maybe in like, I don't want it for a while, but maybe later.
Yeah, you got a big day coming up. All right, guys. Awesome.
Hand me the screws. Give me the screwdriver.
What is your beef of the week? Aaron, who's your beef of the week? Strider, who's your legend of the week? Joe, what's your quote of the week? Chad, what is your beef of the week? Aaron, who's your beef of the week? Strider, who's your legend of the week? Joe, what's your quote of the week? Chad, what is your beef of the week? Aaron, who's your beef of the week? Strider, who's your legend of the week? Joe, what's your quote of the week? Chad, what is your beef of the week? Aaron, who's your beef of the week? Strider, who's your legend of the week? Joe, what's your quote of the week?